Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all. We made it. It is Monday. It is. We went back to work today. Although I say we. I went back to work today.
I was working over the weekend.
Amy just never stopped working.
I was working today too. I was going to say, I really wasn't working today. I was running errands, but I was doing both.
You did, yeah, exactly. You did both. We're going to be continuing this sealed deck today, so let me show this off, then we can do our intro while folks are taking it all in, if you will. Okay. All right.
It's a Gruul deck, so it's good.
It's a Gruul deck splashing black for the infamous Cruel Claw.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here for Magic Monday to continue playing some Magic the Gathering Arena, and specifically some Bloomburrow Limited. Also, I noticed we had a video come out on Thursday, which thank you all who have already watched that video. If you have not yet seen it, it is up on the channel. You can go check it out for yourself. Where I opened a Bloomburrow pre-release kit. Spoilers, there will be another one coming out this Thursday, and then another one the Thursday after, barring something weird happening. The videos are already produced and uploaded, and the metadata for this Thursday's is ready to go. So that video will be coming out unless I do something to change it. So what I mean by barring anything crazy is, like, if there's a different video that needs to come out on Thursday, then that will go in place of those. But as of right now, our plan is for the next 2 Thursdays, this coming Thursday and the Thursday after, we will have 2 more pre-release kit openings for Bloomburrow. But I did notice, we live in New York. It's not me kind of endorsing, that's the word I was looking for. It's not me endorsing them in any way. But I did absolutely say when we started that video that I was opening a Bloomburg kit. In fact, I believe I said it twice in the video.
Wow.
I had no recognition that I said it at all. I was just kept going with oh yeah, it's a Bloomburg kit. No, it's Bloomburrow. That's the name of the set.
Oh, well.
Anyway, so this is the deck. We've got a mythic in the infamous Cruel Claw. We've got a rare in Scrap Shooter. There's a bug flying around here, and if I get to kill it, I'm going to with wanton abandon.
Okay.
Oh, and we've got an Innkeeper's Talent as a rare as well.
We never notice there being bugs in here usually,
Nope.
but when we stream and we turn on that extremely bright light, it's
Yep.
it attracts bugs from God knows where, and they're just here
Yep.
now.
Yep. Don't ask me. But that is the deck that we're going to be playing, at least to start. Obviously, a deck that we made last week from a sealed, and then we can probably do a draft. It'll be our first draft outside of the streamer event that we will have done. So we'll start a draft after this event is over, after we're fully done playing with this deck. We have all 3 of our colors. We have our 3-drop Mythic, and we have a 3-drop, a 4-drop, and a 6-drop as well. Yes. Yeah, I'll keep it. It sucks a little bit that we're not faster than 3-drop coming out. But we do know that black is our splash, so we'll play that last, just in case we draw something on turn 1 or turn 2 that can allow us to play something that, is 1 or 2 costed.
Cool.
We drew another 3,
The
so
horses
that's fine.
played with each other.
I mean, they kind of crossed each other, but yeah, it was cool. This one's all fiery.
Yeah.
Ooh, Fabled Passage, eh? Whoop, why would I do that? Do this. Okay. They haven't played anything yet either, so that's cool. Mabel, Heir to Cragflame, a rare. Other mice they control get +1/+1. When Mabel enters, create Cragflame, a legendary colorless equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste, and it equips for 2. Wow. I will play my Mythic in response to you playing your rare. And we will see what happens. See if my Mythic eats a removal spell or if it actually gets to stay on the battlefield. It gets to stay on the battlefield. No blocks. Perfect. We drew Scrap Shooter.
Oh.
That's a very good draw. A very good draw. Let's activate Fabled Passage's ability. Go search for the 2nd green that we need for Scrap Shooter, because I'm going to play it, I'm going to gift them a card, and I'm going to destroy Cragflame, because that is very scary. Okay. Perfect. And then I'll attack. And I get to play this Junkblade Bruiser by discarding a card. I guess I'll discard the 6-drop? Sure. Works for me. We now have a 4/4 and a 4/5 that we played on turn 4.
Very nice.
Yeah, I agree. Seems pretty good. By the way, everybody, I didn't mention at the top, for those who are new, as I tend to say, if you are out there and you want to chat with us about literally anything, usually we're like, oh, well, we're going to talk about what we're playing or what's going on the battlefield or whatever. It doesn't have to be that. It can be if you want, but it doesn't have to be. So if you have other things that you want to chat about, let us know.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you. Target trample +1 +0. If you control a mouse, draw a card. That's a rabbit. This is a mouse, but damn, that's interesting. This is a 1/4, but they're going to be attacking with a 4/4. Huh. That's unfortunate. Fine, I'll play this. Go to combat, attack for 3, make it 4. They're at 13. We get a heaped harvest for free. Discarding the... We don't control a mouse. I'm going to get rid of that for now. But we get heaped harvest. Yeah, I'll definitely take a card. Let's go with a red. Yeah, we'll take a second red. Sure, why not? That is pretty damn good. Okay. So obviously the 3/3... Oh, is it other? No, it counts itself. There's a fight. Oh no, that would be with a token. So it puts a counter on the 4/4, makes it a 5/5. I take 8, go to 4. That really sucks. Okay. Oh, and vigilance. Yes. Perfect. Let's do that. Play a 3/4. Target the infamous Cruel Claw. Go to combat. Attack with a 6/6 Menace Vigilance. Make it a 7/6. They go to 6. We're at 2. Yes, that's actually super helpful. I can't cast it with the Offspring, but I will play it and get rid of Byway Barterer. I'm not really in love with that card to begin with. But it also means this is a good chump blocker. But yeah.
Cool.
Life Creed Duo. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain a life. Okay, so they go to 7. This can tap to deal damage to us, and whenever they cast a non-creature spell, they can untap it. And they didn't attack. We did it.
Nice.
Okay. Now this is food. We could sack it to gain life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means we could play this and this. Like, play this and activate this, I mean. Or we could play this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not this turn. I will play the land, though, because usually we keep up our patented Geek for All hand land, but what it means is that next turn I could play this, bounce this back, and replay it if I wanted to. But they did just play a flyer. We don't have any reach, although this is reach. So we could end up taking 1 and going to 1. Oh, no, we're dead. I didn't play the reach creature. Oh, no. We're just dead now. That's super unfortunate. Gaining a life is fine, but they're going to attack with the flyer and then tap their Kindle Spark Duo. Oh, right. We gain 3. Thank God. Yes, I get it. You ping me. It's fine. I go to 1. It's a lizard.
So it means that it happens before you gain life and therefore it doesn't?
Well, it's only 1 damage, so I was like, it's no big deal. I would go to 1, but this thing means it deals an extra damage.
Oh.
So I had to do it in response to this tapping, not in response to this attacking. I was just afraid of going to 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, at least we figured that out.
I forgot to let you see the person's name to thank them. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I'm sure they'll understand.
I mean, they get the win, so
Exactly.
it's, yeah.
So I thought it was cool that the horses, we have the ice one and they had the fire one.
They did. I hadn't noticed. That's a good thing to point out.
Because when we had Jake here, our friend who was on our last stream on Friday.
On Video Games for All, link in the description down below. Go ahead.
He was looking at pictures of our wedding, and our wedding reception was fire and ice themed.
Correct.
So it was just kind of cool that when the two horses came out, they were fire and ice.
Yeah, that's like I said. I hadn't noticed that, so that's very clever. Good on you for noticing that.
Marcus is here saying sup.
What is up, Marcus? Happy Magic Monday to you. How are ya?
Yeah.
All right, 1/2 flyer. It's a bat bird. Okay. Third land. I think I just play this. Oh, I should have attacked, I guess, but it's fine. I'm just going to bounce this back to my hand. Because it gives me the opportunity to replay it with the offspring next turn. Which is pretty good. Water Spout Warden, and they gain a life. So this one, if it attacks, or when it attacks, if another creature entered under your control this turn, it gains flying until end of turn. Nice. Fourth land. Guess we just play this. Double it with Offspring, auto pay. They already know it's coming. Or they at least already know that we have the card, I should say. No attacks and pass. Now the cool thing is, if this gains flying, we still have... there's a second one. We still have our 3/3 reach, which I will absolutely block with. No, I won't, because we have a 4/4 reach here, and that 3/3 can get a counter next turn, so... Oh my god, and we can play both now? Gorgeous. Go like this. And like this.
Okay.
Not gift them a card. And now we have 2 reach creatures that can block both of their stupid 3/2s.
Good. That's what we like to see.
I know. Attack with this 2/1 that either will trade with one of their creatures and they take a damage, or they just take 2. So they just take 2. They have a 3rd Water Spout Warden.
Jeez.
But again, we have 2 beautiful blockers for their 3/2 flyers. Yeah, pass. That's what I like to see. Okay. I guess I go like this. Permanents we control with counters on them have Ward 1. So this now has Ward 1. And then if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those counters on that permanent or player instead. Then we can go to combat, make this into a 3/3, and then swing with both of these, the 3/3 and the 2/1.
Cool.
Because when either of them die, they take 1, but instead they just took 5, which is phenomenal. I will keep up the patented Geek for All hand land this turn, and we'll move on. Yeah, this card is really gross. Really, really gross. Because now we can just put 2 counters on something every combat. Every one of our combat phases.
Ah.
Okay, so they could have a global pump spell here. They could do something else, but I'm going to see what they've got and make them have it. Yeah, Rabbit Response is the exact one I was thinking of, yeah. Okay, so right now, the 2 5/3s will trade with both of our creatures. We have to see if they have something else here, because it looks like they might. Out of 2 cards left in their hand. So if we take 8 here, unblocked, we go to 9, which is fine with me. They're mousing over a lot of stuff. Ah, +2/+2. Okay, so one of their frogs lives. Ooh, but we got Conduct Electricity, huh? And that's 5. 6 damage to target creature and 2 damage to up to 1 target creature token. And that's an instant, so it doesn't matter. But I can't play both. But I do want to play this. Interesting. Now they have 1 card in hand. If it's a creature, they can give their other things flying and hit us for a fair bit of damage. But they'd have to either draw it or have it in their hand right now. So I think I'm going to play this and have it be a 3/3 menace. I'm going to go to combat I'm going to give the counters to the Byway Barterer, and it's now a 5/5 menace. I'm going to hit them for 5 and put them to 11, and then I'm going to end my turn and hope that this is okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On board, I'm not dead. They did play a creature, so they can deal up to 7 damage to me this turn and put me to 2. They're surveilling 2 as well, which they put a land into the graveyard. And they are attacking for 7 total, which, like I said, puts me to 2. Agate, Assault, and Conduct Electricity. I don't have enough mana to do both. I don't have enough mana to do both. But I can... This says, whenever you expend 4... during a turn, you may discard your hand to draw 2 cards. Damn. Alright, so I'm going to actually play this land, and then I'm going to play Agate Assault and kill one of the possible flyers and exile it. Then I'm going to put 2 counters on the Steam Path Charger, and I'm going to say... Oh, God. If they play a creature, we lose. Who has creatures in limited, though, right? Don't do it. They have 1 card left in hand, and we don't know what it is.
Just pass.
Well, no, they can attack and stuff, too. I just mean, like, if they play a creature, the Waterspout Warden gets flying, and we're dead. If not, the Life Creed Duo is the only flyer they have. It's 1 damage, we go to 1, and we're not dead. But if that last card in their hand is a creature, and they're slow rolling it, then we're dead.
So...
It's not a creature.
Yeah.
But they did bounce one of our creatures, but we can't block the flyer anyway, so we're fine. They drew 2, they discard 1, which is the Sonar Strike. Okay. And now they only swing with the flyer and the 4/5. Obviously we're going to double block. You kill one of them and take 1. I assume it's the bigger one, the 4/3. And the non-token. Good. So their creature dies. They take 1 damage. Target player. I wonder which one I'm going to choose. I'll kill myself. How does that sound? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Now, interesting. We just die. Everything's too expensive. I can't play 2 spells.
Well, maybe you should have killed yourself, Joe.
Maybe I should have. You're so right. And actually, if they hadn't bounced this, we would have had a chance to, like, discard our hand and draw 2 cards to, like, play a land and a spell or something like that. But instead, we just die, I guess. Although, technically not yet. Go to combat. Counters here, because it's the only option. No attacks. End the turn. Technically not dead yet. If they don't play a creature, they play the creature. Okay, still their game to lose. Let's see how they attack. It is with both. Not enough. We lose.
Thank you, Estrion. Astrion?
Ace-Tyrion.
Ace-Tyrion.
Because Tyrion, at least, is from not Lord of the Rings, the other one. Game of Thrones.
The other one?
Yeah, the other one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, since I mentioned the fire and ice theme of our reception, it does not have to do with Game of Thrones.
That is a very good point. We have never seen Game of Thrones for lack of access to HBO, because never mind. We just don't have access to HBO. So we've never seen it for that reason, and that reason alone. We probably would quite enjoy it, but we don't have the opportunity. We went 0-3 with this deck.
Oh my gosh, we're done?
Yep. We lost last week, and then we lost 2 in a row today, so...
And I thought it was going to be good because it was Gruel Splash Black.
Yep, you would think that, but instead...
Boo.
All right, I said we would do a draft. I do have a draft token, so let's do it. Drafting the new set for the first time on a regular Magic Monday stream. Obviously, like I said, we drafted during the streamer event, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, that we played a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? It was a time ago. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we'll play our first draft outside of the streamer event and see how we do.
I decided to wear a very bloomy dress today. And we do have my adorable bear balloon back there.
It's true.
That I didn't steal it. I did ask if I could take it.
Correct.
But I took it from the card shop.
That's right.
That, we get our product.
Which is Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. Shout outs to them. And maybe we'll see Greg later. Who knows?
Yeah.
One of the principal owners of Champion.
Yes, but that's where I got that adorable balloon. And he's deflating, but, he's just, thinning out. That's all. It is the summertime, so he'll pack the weight back on for winter.
That's right. Hot girl summer.
Oh my god.
Hop to it for rabbits or Mouse Trapper. You know what? I'll take Mouse Trapper. Obviously, the red deck with the equipments allows you to target things, and Valiant, super good in this format. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or an ability for the first time each turn, tap target creature an opponent controls. Amazing. I'd love to. Thanks for asking. +2/+2, up to one other creature, +1/+1. Or Sonar Strike. 4 damage to an attacking or blocking or tapped creature. You gain 3 life if you control a bat. This one would be really good in this deck if we can make this deck be a thing. But this is just removal. This is just good in any deck that's playing this color. Yeah, I'll take that one.
It's a pretty sick art, too.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's gorgeous in foil, too. The, white rings on the card really shine. Oh, yeah. It's so nice. So nice.
I bet that, scarf banner type thing does, too.
I don't remember because the white rings stood out so much, but it's definitely possible, yeah.
Marcus says in regards to Game of Thrones, he says you're not really missing anything. It starts okay, gets much better, but then declines very rapidly.
I've heard not great things about at least the final season, right? That a lot of people weren't fans of how they chose to end it. At least that much I've heard through the discourse, right?
But hasn't it been around for a long time? Didn't they have a lot of seasons of it?
I mean, yes, I believe so. I feel like people were just talking about it forever, but I couldn't tell you offhand how many seasons. But
so I guess I just feel like if the majority of it is good, then, it falls into the good column.
Sure. Spend 4. This art is so good.
I know. Jayana is here saying Merry Magic Monday, Magical Maniacs.
What is up,
Thank
Jayana?
you.
Happy Magic Monday to you as well.
You too.
How are you both doing? I guess we didn't get to ask Marcus before.
Yeah.
But
she says I loves the outfit, Amy, with 2 heart faces and 2 hearts. Thank you. Yes, it's a Van Gogh. Irises. I don't know if that's the name of the painting, but that's what the painting is of. Erica is here saying, hi, my dears, with the hearts.
What is up, Erica? And
nice to see you, too.
That's right. And a happy Magic Monday to both of you lovely ladies. Since I did not say that yet, I said it to Marcus earlier. We're getting a good... We just got 2 Valiant cards in a row, so that's something. Well, I mean, that's not a bad one. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this guy for double red. I kind of might want to do that instead of this, maybe? Yeah, sure.
Jay Anna says, hi, Erica, with a sunflower. And in response, Erica says, hi, Jay, with a yellow heart.
Before you read the next one, just really quickly, because otherwise I'm going to run out of time here. Sorry. We're drafting with DJ TurboTax, Quaz FF, Wonderlust, Joni Farmer, Irish Viking, Aki, and F. Dexy Curtin. I don't know. That's my guess as to what that's supposed to mean.
And Jay Anna says, I literally started watching Game of Thrones in June. Crying laughing face. Never seen it until then. Okay. Yes, we were talking about how our wedding reception had a fire and ice theme. And people tend to think that it's a Game of Thrones reference, but it is not.
Yeah, in fact, we got asked by... Shout-outs to my cousins, Danielle and Billy, because they're great. But they asked us that. They were like, oh, is it reference to Game of Thrones? I was like, why? Is there something about fire and ice in Game of Thrones? I had no idea. I was like, no, it's just fire and ice. It's just...
Yeah, I think he was like wearing a Game of Thrones tie or something.
It was something like that.
He called me over to show me this, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool. I mean, and they're like, well, we saw it's a fire and ice theme. Is it? And they're like nodding yes without completing the question, and I'm like nodding back and going, is it what?
They're great, by the way.
Yeah.
Danielle and Billy are great. We love them. Oh. That's a good rare to get when we're already in the white red deck.
Yes.
Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, look at the top 5 cards of our library. We can reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them, put it onto the battlefield if it's our turn, and if we don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into our hand and the rest on the bottom in a random order. Yes, please. There's another Mabel's Metal. I was trying to say mantle and metal at the same time. I'll take a Pileated Provisioner if it comes back later. I'll take a Veteran Guard Mouse if it comes back later. Waxwane Witness is pretty okay. Kindle Spark Duo I like quite a bit. Raccoon Rallier is good because it targets. And really for only that reason. Because like we could tap and give something that's been on the field for multiple turns haste. Like that's still an option that we could do. For a Valiant trigger of some kind. I'd love a Veteran Guard Mouse or a Pileated Provisioner to come back, but I will take a Whisker Veil front Forerunner this time because that's real good.
Well, my favorite is still the Ewok playing the didgeridoo, but I guess I will deal.
Yes, you will. This is a Feather of Flight Aura enchantment spell with Flash. When it enters, draw a card, and the enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and flying, and I will happily take that. I would take another Bravekin Duo, especially if it comes back around, or a Frilled Spark Shooter. We didn't take that one earlier, but I would. But yeah, I'll take the Feather of Flight. That's a fun one. Whoa!
Ooh!
Not for us, but damn, we could take a special guest in Relentless Rats.
That's a sick ass art.
It really is.
Real good.
Instead, I'm going to take Crumb and Get It, which is also a really cool art.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, very, very good. I'll take it happily.
Even the food art is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, I mean, not better than this. This is so cool. Holy crap. If there wasn't like a great card for us here, I would take it. And maybe if no one takes it, I'll take it on the, on the wheel just to add it to my collection because that art is really nice.
Yeah. Erica says, I watched the first season of Game of Thrones and I liked it okay, but I have the same issue with it that I do with like Attack on Titan. I don't like intense violence or explicit sexy times.
Okay.
And then she says, yeah, the books are called The Song of Ice and Fire series, as I recall.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, cool.
guess carrot cake. Like, does it matter? I could just take the Junk Blade Bruiser. I think I want... Yeah, I'll take the Junk Blade Bruiser. Why not? High-costed, good spells.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Jana says, crumb and get it. Crying, laughing face.
It's very good.
Yeah, some of these are really cute.
Yeah.
So
we got one of Mabel's medals. Perfect.
Nice.
I'll take it happily. Good stuff. Followed by... Ooh. All right, good. We're the only ones in these colors. Hell yeah. 3/2 Vigilance Haste for 3. With Valiant, whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability we control for the first time each turn, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Amazing. There's another Valiant card right here that we already have one of, but still. That's fantastic. Happily take that. There's another Crumb and Get It. There's another Bruiser, where there's an Elania's Pathmaker, which exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. I will take Crumb and Get It. Happily. More targeting spells, which are good for all our Valiant cards.
Marcus says, are we throwing down later?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yes. For your birthday.
That's right.
Happy birthday, Marcus.
That's right.
Almost fucking forgot. So thanks for the reminder.
Yes, and do not let me forget if it's getting like later and I haven't said something. Do not think you're pestering if you ask again.
Please.
Please ask again as we get towards the end. But yes, happily, I will play a game against you later. I look forward to it. Any of these arts, Amy? A, B, or C?
B is cool.
You got it. A or B?
B. Even though it's a bird, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. All right. And pack 3. Oh, there's just another one of these.
Oh.
Done. Now, I could try to be predicty and like take this and see if this wheels again like it did last time. But that's a bit of a tough one, I feel like. Because if I don't get this one, I'm going to feel bad. Whereas I might see more of these. I just...
Yeah, but 2 colors this late, I feel like your chances are fairly good that it will wheel.
All right, let's give it a try. I'll take Conduct Electricity. It's a good removal spell. It's expensive, but it's good.
I hope I'm right.
Look at the top 6. You may reveal a bat, bird, mouse, or rabbit.
Ooh.
Bat, no. Bird, 2. Mouse, 7. Rabbit, 2. And the rest on the bottom. Or I could take an Agate Assault. It's that one. Removal is important.
I appreciate that simply because, you know, the Lupin one should be lupine. And the color should be a deeper purple, not quite so pink. So
yeah,
I take issue with this one.
Suck it, Wizards. We're not picking your card.
Exactly. Go to hell.
We'll take Agate Assault instead. Ooh, a Mouse Trapper. Okay. There's also another Whisker Quill Scribe, but Mouse Trapper, much better. It's an uncommon. Really good. Really good stuff. Okay. Then, Essence Channeler. Not really for us. Playful Shove, Bravekin Duo, another Conduct Electricity, huh?
Ooh.
All right, I'll take another one of those. It's expensive, but it's removal.
That white one is another really sick foil, though.
This one? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because it's not a great art necessarily on its own.
It's just really hard to tell
so
what it is.
Monotone, yeah. But when you make it foil, it is incredible.
Yeah. I'll agree with that.
Erica says, if you're ready, crumb and get it, na 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 na. Which I'm not going to sing because I don't want to get dinged.
Nah, get dinged. There's a Flowerfoot Swordmaster for Amy and Jayanna.
Yay. Sing it and ding it.
It's got Offspring and Valiant. And obviously Valiant is what we want in this deck, but Offspring just means that we could have 2 of them if we pay 3 mana.
Yeah.
Really good. And all mice we control get +1/+7 until end of turn if they get targeted. There's a Nettle Guard, which is another Valiant card, and I will happily take it for 2 mana. We got a lot of 2-drops, which is good. I mean, it's a fast format. Sure. I'll take that. We got a Veteran Guard Mouse.
Nice.
Yes, please. It's our first one of those. We do not have a lot of 4-drops, so I'll take that too. And a Thistledown Players works for our deck because when it attacks, untap target non-land permanent. So you can swing and then target one of your attacking creatures to untap it, which gives it the Valiant ability trigger. So, really, really good.
Jayana says, "Yep, birthday match, birthday match."
That's right. Any of these arts, A, B, C, or D?
How about A?
This guy?
Yeah.
The Squirrel Warlock? You got it.
That's just Jayana.
Squirrel Warlock?
I don't know. I don't think Jayana would be a squirrel.
Well, but squirrels are green and warlocks are black, and you know Jayana loves Golgari.
Yeah.
You like this art, right?
I love it. Eat that frog. Eat 'em up.
But you like frogs.
I love frogs, but they're also delicious.
We did make frog legs. We watched that video this weekend, too.
Yeah, we did. Weirdly.
Yeah.
Because we never watched that.
No, it's been a long time. Ooh, Playful Shove. Yes, please. There was a runaway together. I love that card.
It's very cute.
It is adorable. It's very frog and toad.
Jayana says froggy with a frog face. Yo, frog legs are so fucking delicioso.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
They very much are. While we're here, what's the deck box art? The frog, the dazzling denial, the
Let's ask
shore up.
chat.
Oh.
Chat, what do you guys think should be the deck box art?
We've got a lot of blue cards. Now, notably, if we keep this Tempest Angler in the deck, Amy might be upset if we use a blue card because...
No, because it's hybrid.
Okay.
If we had to splash blue for it, I would say no.
So we have the Long Rivers Pull with the frog going into the mouth. We have the Dazzling Denial with the bird shooting out the multicolored light rays. And we have the Shore Up with the shields kind of blocking the what look like fireballs coming at it. Obviously, we have other options like Light Shell Duo or Water Spout Warden or Night Whirl Hermit or Mind Spiral. So
Some pretty good ones.
It's true.
Jana says frog. Marcus says sazzling denial.
Okay. All right. So that means, I guess, Erica's got to break the tie. Erica, do we do
help.
Dazzling Denial or Long Rivers Pull as our deck box art? Long Rivers Pull, Dazzling Denial. And I will try to figure out what 7 cards we're cutting from this deck.
Marcus says fat thumb thumbing it for the win.
Yep.
There you go.
Totally fair.
Yeah, I guess the S is right next to the D.
Do we really?
The S is right next to the D.
God, I was like, really? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, not at the moment, but we
my
could
God,
later.
no.
Janice says crying laughing face. Marcus says 3 sideways crying laughing faces.
Ugh.
Or I guess they're more diagonal than sideways, but diagonal crying laughing faces doesn't sound as good.
Yeah, exactly. Sideways makes perfect sense. I've literally never questioned it anytime you've ever said it. So.
Oh, we still took one of the Ewoks. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, we got it later on. All right, so I'm probably
Did
going to
y'all see my balloon? My cute ass bear balloon?
It's an ass bear?
Yeah. It's for Bloomburrow.
Guess I just get rid of this guy because he's like not part of my strategy at all.
And green.
Well, he's hybrid. Same conversation we had with the other one, with part blue.
Janice says it's so cute. A lot of these are. You mean the
she
balloon?
Means the balloon, yeah.
It's so cute, right? And they had all these different ones. But the bear was so much cuter than the other ones. And I was just like, I need that balloon. And so when pre-release was over, I took it. And I went up to the front and I just put a sad face on. And I was just like, can I have this balloon?
And Greg let her because he's a big old softy.
Because he's very nice.
Yeah, and because I think he was aware that they weren't going to do anything with the balloons after that
Right.
day. Like, so.
And it was starting to deflate already, and it's very deflated at this point. But I still love it.
It sure is.
Jana says, the bear spoketh to you, Amy. It chose you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She
because
loved
I
it.
love it.
That's right. I mean... Maybe I get rid of this. Yeah, I definitely get rid of that. I might have to get rid of this Blacksmith's Talent, too. I mean, I guess it's 2 mana to target something for free. So, like, late game... Well, for free. For 2 mana. But, like, late game, I could pay 2, equip it to something, get the Valiant trigger. Pay 2, equip it to something else, get the Valiant trigger. If I've got nothing else going on. Because it makes the artifact equipment +1/+1 thing.
Erica, come back. We need you to be the tiebreaker for the deck box.
She's got time. I gotta think.
Maybe she can help you cut.
Yeah. Every creature that we have now works with our strategy. Every single one. Because this one puts a +1/+1 counter on target creature we control without flying. This, whenever it attacks target creature we control without flying, gets +1/+1. This has a Valiant ability. This has a Valiant ability. These have Valiant abilities. This targets when it attacks. This has a Valiant ability. This has a Valiant ability. These have Valiant abilities. This targets. These have Valiant, and these target. So...
Oh, that Forerunner card in the wheat field. Another gorgeous foil.
Yeah, because all of its armor is very, very shiny.
I love the bright, light colored ones when they make those foil. Because when the dark ones get made foil, then they're just even darker and harder to see. But this one really looks great when it's foil.
Yeah. I agree.
Check out our videos opening it. And help us cut cards from this deck.
I feel like it should just be this, but like 1 mana to target feels really good. But +1/+0 and trample and draw a card isn't amazing. So I think I'll get rid of that. Do I get rid of the Provisioner? Does that even make sense? And like one of the Conduct Electricities? And just keep myself really low curve and then maybe even cut a land? What are our percentages? 79% white, 29% red.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So
yeah, got a red, I guess.
I don't know about that. Down to 7 red, I guess. Well, really? There we go. Okay, and then what are our sleeves, Amy?
Ooh, okay.
If we're in a Boros mouse deck, what are our sleeves gonna be? A Boros Valiant mouse deck.
Oh. What is that?
What?
That over there.
This one?
No, next to it.
This one.
Yeah. What is that?
A lady.
It's a very fanciful lady.
Do you want her as our sleeves?
Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
You've never noticed that we had that before?
No.
What companion would you like?
Ooh.
We've got 5 different dogs. Jace, a sixth dog, Skrilv? Whatever the hell his name is.
Mite.
Yeah. A fox, a Phyrexianized fox, a Phyrexianized bear, a beach ball, 2 of the mole men, 2 of the horses, or 3 of the fairies.
Oh. How about the goth looking fairy?
This one?
She's pretty cool. Yeah.
Barrow Fairy. Okay. And then we're going to keep Kiora because it's still summertime?
Yeah.
Okay. And the sleeves. We chose this lady already, right? Didn't we?
Yes, we chose her.
Confirmed. Back it up. Okay. And then Amy, I guess you get to break the tie. Frog or Dazzling Denial?
Well, since I can't choose between Frog or Dazzling Denial, I will pick the one before them.
Sure.
That one. Yeah, because that's an art I haven't seen.
Oh, shit.
So...
That was me adding
It's just
it to
in
the
our
deck.
deck now.
Yeah.
Still in the deck.
Damn it. Okay.
Still in the deck.
It's fine.
It wanted so badly to be there.
And I didn't want it to be there. Get out. All right, let's see how good or not good this deck is. Look.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, mice. Let's do it.
Yeah. So speaking of mice,
Mabel specifically.
I wanted to show you guys this awesome playmat that I purchased.
It says hollow foil playmat, and it itself is fancy and hollow foil.
And then when you open it, it's very cool.
Oh, God, what a terrible hand. Seriously? That's better. Much
It shines and shimmers and glimmers and glitters.
Yes, it does.
Oh, and it stinks.
Yes, it does. And it's brand new. Hold on. There, look, everybody.
Can you see how it's glittery? Kind of, right?
I think so, by the way. If it Wow.
Well, anyway. I'm excited about it, even if no one else is.
And I see that I had to fix my hair. Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome.
We go back to here. All I've done is play these things, and now one of them's dead, thanks to Fel, and we take 2 in the air. Great. But you didn't miss much, is my point. I could just play 2 of these, right? For 3 mana? Let's do it. Okay. With Offspring, and swing for 1 again.
I didn't roll it up tightly enough.
You want to help or you got it?
No.
No, okay. We discard 2 cards. Fine, it'll be the 2 targeting spells, I guess, but because I really want to kill your bat if I got nothing else, which I don't. I drew a land, so.
Why would you kill my bat? What
not,
has it ever done to you?
Not your bat, their bat, and it has dealt me 4 damage. Thanks for asking.
Oh, well, fuck. Then I guess you should kill it.
Yes, I agree.
I can only get it halfway back. Joe will deal with it later.
Great. Great. Thanks for. I'm so glad I was voluntold.
Yep. Well, you asked a second ago.
That's true. I did. But that was a second ago, and you rejected that offer, so that offer's off the table now.
Okay. In that case, I'll throw it out.
Yeah, you got me there. It is our money that we spent on it.
It wasn't cheap either.
No, 'twasn't. Great. I can't do anything this turn now that they played a 2/4. Okay, anyway. I'll keep up the patented Geek for All hand land, say no attacks, and pass. They do have a 2/4 Vigilance Flyer, which means they can deal us 2 damage a turn, but they are at a lower life total than us, and even if they deal us 2 damage, they'll still be at a lower life total than us. So, okay. Lots of things. 2/3 Flyer without Offspring. At the beginning of their upkeep, reveal the top card of their library. Oh, it's the Dark Confidant. They lose life equal to its mana value. 3/2 Vigilance Haste. And it gets a +1/+1 counter. So it becomes a 4/3. Amazing. Let's do it. Okay. only as a sorcery. Target. Counter. No attacks. Pass. They lose 4 life.
Whoa.
They're at 9. Incredible. I played the... Oh, God. Yeah, of course. We knew they had the other one. They attack us for 3. With vigilance. Ooh.
Oh. Corey Teague is here saying, stumbled upon your channel. How are you liking Bloomburrow?
Well, first of all, welcome, Corey. Great to
Yes.
have you. I like it a lot. I think it's a perfectly fair magic, which I really enjoy. I'm going to do this and discard our hand land to draw a Sonar Strike.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay. And then I will pass, I think. No attacks. Yeah, I think it's great. Like I said, I think it's perfectly fair magic. It doesn't feel like something like comes out of nowhere, blows you out entirely, and you just lose immediately. As I was very afraid to say that, but now we can take 9 and go to 2. But actually, we won't. We'll kill the only one we can kill is the Dark Confidant one, and they're not even attacking with it, so never mind. Okay, we take 6, go to 5. We take our turn. Ooh, that's a good one, but I need this. So I'm going to use this. Target here. And then go to combat and swing out and see what happens. That's fine. That's a trade. That's good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Corey, for me, I like the aesthetic of this set a lot. I kind of do for a lot of sets. It's not exclusively this one by any means, but obviously I do like it a lot because I like bats. I like lots of the creatures that are in this set.
Okay, by the way.
Thank you, SP Tunge.
Sure.
I tried.
Yeah, they got 2 land in a row off their Dark Confidant, which is very good for them. But I wish that they hadn't, because they were at 4, so it would have been kind of nice. But that's it. Luck of the draw. It happens.
But something we were saying is that there are a number of the arts in this set that look really good in foil.
Very much
and
so.
I feel like in most sets, there's like a few really good foils. And then other cards, you're like, well, no, I don't really like how this looks.
Yeah.
I feel like there are a lot more of the foil cards in this set that end up looking really great.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Technically, we can play everything in our hand with the lands that we have, because this is hybrid white-red. So I will keep this one despite the fact that we don't have any red. And we need 1 more land of any kind to be able to play these 2, but we can still play these. So I will keep this and see what we get.
Okay.
Fountain Port Bell. They can get a basic and put the card on top. Okay. They got a black, and we drew the red. Okay. Blue, black. I don't have anything targeting early, so I will hold off on playing this for now to wait till we get the Offspring mana. I could have played it early and tried to like swing in for 1 for the first like couple of turns, but yeah, they've got like food and stuff. Like we're just gonna do nothing this turn as well and pass.
So Corey says, I love the good old tribal feel, but nervous Duskmorn coming so soon will ruin it. Ha.
Yeah, I mean, with anything else these days with Wizards, it's like, hey, you want to reveal things or release things like, very, very early on, and constant release.
I was going to say just like pack them all together.
Yeah. nothing we can do about that. But I don't disagree with you.
No.
That is a fear that this won't get its chance to shine.
Sure.
Which is annoying and unfortunate, if that's the case. But I also feel like I get kind of annoyed because I feel like there are a lot of people out there who are like, oh, the set's been out for 3 weeks. The format's been solved. I've played a million drafts of it because that's all I do during my free time. And so I'm bored of it. I want another one. And it's like, well, okay. I mean, if you're doing nothing but playing draft of this over and over and over again, then yeah, I guess congrats. But like, you know, the rest of us haven't had that opportunity. So
right. The rest of us have jobs and lives and, you know, people to spend time with and other things to do.
Yeah.
So Corey, please, since you're new, please leave your pronouns for me in chat. And then tell us a little bit about yourself or your weekend or whatever.
Yeah. If you want to tell us how you stumbled upon the channel, if you were just like Googling Bloomburrow or Magic or something, that's cool. But
yeah,
it's always nice to know like what if anything we've done to kind of get people here. That's always cool.
What is the algorithm actually responding to? Ugh.
The algorithm, that's right. All right, so they were about to respond to the veteran guard mouse by eating food, but instead, so we do this, we get to scry 1, which is literally the only reason why I did it. Thistledown players, not a bad one, I'll take it, sure.
Corey, did you see the playmat, or am I going to have to show it again? Because it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. And you didn't put it away all the way, so it's even easier to take it out again.
Sure.
Surveil 2, draw 2. They could have countered target spell, which they did not do with the veteran guard mouse, because I guess they weren't as concerned with it, but I was glad that I get to scry with it. That's fun. They still, I was going to say, okay. So they surveilled 2 and put another Fountain Port Bell into the graveyard, and then drew 2. They now have a 4-1. Sure. It's about that time. Okay, we did it. I wasn't intentionally being Lizzo there, but it did happen regardless.
What?
I said it's about that time.
Oh.
You know, sometimes.
She says it's about damn time.
Oh. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, does their creature live or does it get exiled? They're either not paying attention or thinking about it. Okay, there it is. Very good. Combat, 3 in the air. They obviously can heal that off by eating some food. I don't really mind either way, but I really just wanted to kill their creature, and I succeeded, so that's great. Ah, a 6/6 Menace Death Touch. That's scary. I don't like that. Well, there's that. 3 in the air. I guess I'm taking 6. And I'll end the turn. I'm doing all this with 4 mana. It's working, too, sort of.
So Corey says, he, him, ... queer. YouTube recommendation.
Okay.
Played alpha through 9th edition in paper.
Incredible.
Then graduated high school and life happened.
Yeah. Yep. I was there. I did the same.
Yeah.
Got it.
Found Arena last December after breaking my back and being bedridden for a month.
Okay. First of all, awful. So sorry to hear, but that's a really cool way to kind of come back to the game and in being able to kind of use that as a mental escape, at least from the situation you were in. That's cool.
Yeah, and it's good that you had it before, so when you came back to it, you were coming back to it instead of it being this whole new experience that, you know, you just had to find somewhere. I'm sure it was a welcome thing to kind of just come back to something that meant something to you in your youth, you know?
Yeah.
He says, now hooked back into the MTG world.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see the playmat. Okay. So The playmat. So the box says hollow foil playmat, and it's written foiled, right? And then inside we have... Can you see that it's foily?
Hold on. I can go like this for you. There you go. It is cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
All right, they are drawing 2 cards. They are at 4. We do have 7 power in the air right now. Light Shell Duo is fine. They do get to surveil 2, but again, they have 1 card in hand. They can eat 1 piece of food. Yes, 1 piece of food. Which would put them to 7, which is exactly how much damage we have. And so what I'm going to do is go like this. We're at 8. Oh, we're just dead, huh? Great. We're exactly dead, unfortunately. Oh, we're not. This one has summoning sickness. Never mind. We're alive. That is yay. I don't know what's in their hand, but it is possible that we don't win right here. So let's see what we can do. I will attempt. They gain 3 and go to exactly 7, which is exactly how much damage we deal them.
Wow. Thank you, Jerome.
Oh, scary. Scary, scary. I totally forgot that that creature had summoning sickness, and I counted. I was like, that's exactly 8 damage. And we were at 8, but instead, we did it.
We won.
Whew.
Corey says, nice, gorgeous. Yeah, definitely hit the nostalgic vibes. So many memories of all-night weekend games with my brothers and friends in the attic. LOL.
Awesome.
I'm an Azorius Demir Esper type of player, by the way. Okay.
I am an Azorius person. I love playing Demir. And one of our older viewers and somebody from our friendly local game store, Emilio, loves Esper Control.
Yeah.
Loves it. Also, you're in good company with Marcus in our chat as well, who is an Azorius player through and through.
I'm a Gruul.
That's right.
Not a Gruul player, a Gruul person.
Yes.
But I don't really play Magic. I mean, for this, they did a 2-headed giant, so I played for that.
For pre-release.
Yeah. But
and she did a great job and had fun.
I actually really did, yeah. But I don't really play. I'm much more read the chat and stream and read the stories and talk about them and analyze them and, do cosplays kind of person.
We have more opportunities to get back to that real soon, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited that for the prospect of getting our room fixed up so that we can get back to filming our story reviews. It's been sorely missed.
Yeah.
Sorely missed.
For sure.
Heartfire Hero, Mouse Soldier. Whenever it becomes the target of spell or ability they control for the first time, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Okay, cool. Let's play the talent.
Oh, he says I was the lore guy for my group back in the day.
Awesome.
Smile face. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were hugely into the lore, and then, they kind of fell off with the stories for a while there. Then they came back with them, and they weren't as good. And but then we fell off with it because we moved.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and it's just been a while and taken a lot for us to get to a point where we're starting to feel like we might be able to get back to it. So
that's right. All right. So just equip to your Heartfire Hero, so I can tap it with Crumb and get it, and then it's gonna have a counter, so it's gonna be a 5/5. I'll have to kill it with Conduct Electricity. I need to draw a land. Draw a land. Draw a land.
yeah.
Because if I use Crumb and Get It, I can tap it with Mouse Trapper. I guess I don't really even need to, right? They're just going to attack. All right. I'll take some damage. Who cares? Yep, no problem. No problem. I take it. Okay. Now the issue is Agate Assault could lead to a pretty serious blowout here. I guess I will attempt Crumb and Get It first. Maybe that would be cool. No gift. +2/+2. Tap their creature. See if they have a response to that.
Corey asked, do y'all play Commander? No, we don't.
We really don't. I would love to. Don't get me wrong. Okay, here we go. So this is what this is sorcery, right? So it gets a counter. It's a 4/4. +1/+0. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Okay, so it's gonna... Oh, it would kill but I could save it with Crumb and Get It. Oh, this has flash. I was like, why is that highlighted? Okay, I'll give them a food. How's that sound? You can have a food, and this will get indestructible and be huge. Cool. And it's tapped, so now I can kill it with Sonar Strike.
Oh.
So Sonar Strike, kill your creature, and attack you for 8. Yes, I take 5. I don't care. You take 8 and go to 8. Pass.
Nice.
Jesus, what a weird turn. What a weird turn.
It really was.
Wow.
Check out these lands they have.
Yeah, I love them. I love the unlands.
What the fuck?
So pretty. But yeah, we don't as much play Commander. I would love to. We just don't.
Yeah, I mean, the concept of Commander appeals to me. I'm not going to lie. But I would have to be a much better Magic player to think that doing it makes sense for me, probably. Like, really getting into that. But you never know. Maybe one day. But what our channel focuses on is sealeds and drafts. But on occasion,
like today,
because it is Marcus's birthday, we are going to be playing at least one brawl game against him,
which is
with a pre-made deck,
which is Arena Commander, right? All right, so we want... I guess we just go to combat and attack and see what happens. They have 1 card in their hand. They have some mana open. It's possible this doesn't kill them. And if it doesn't, we have follow-up plays, which is fine. There it is. Sonar Strike. That is fine. It resolves, our creature dies. It kind of sucks, but it's fine. I will play a 3/3 flyer and pass.
Oh, Marcus is showing his hand. He says, I'm playing Azorius tonight.
So there you go. So, Corey, if you, as a fan of Azorius, Marcus, an incredible Azorius player. So you're in for a treat.
Yes, Marcus also helped us make our Brawl deck that we're going to be playing against him.
That is very right. Let me... Yeah, actually, this is perfect. I'm going to try this, see if it works. I draw a card. And it has 4 power, which is exactly what their life total is. I attempt to attack you for 4 and succeed.
Wow. Thank you, Fly Matoth?
No. It's 4 words. Real words.
Oh, Fly Me to the...
You got it.
Ah, cute. Fly Matoth? Yeah. Okay.
Amazing.
Corey says, happy birthday, Marcus.
There you go.
Yes. Happy birthday indeed.
Yeah, I believe I said it on Friday, Marcus, but I haven't said it tonight. So yes, happy birthday to you. And obviously we'll get to that game sooner rather than later. Magic Conch. Amazing name. I'm sure somebody else's actual Magic Conch, which is why they're not specifically, but that's really cool. Okay. Well... This is an interesting curve that we have here. I like it. They have tiny bones. Okay. Unfortunately, even though our curve could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this 2 would not allow us to equip to anything because there's nothing to equip to. But now we have Sonar Strike. I still don't think I use it on a 2-1. I just take 2, right? Like, killing it, we would take 1, but yeah, we just take 2. It's fine. No problem. Followed by...
It takes 2.
Baby. Take our turn and play the Mentor. 3/2 Vigilance Haste. I'm still not going to attack with it, though, because they would probably pretty happily trade their Thistledown players for a Seed Glaive Mentor, and I would rather not. You know, we were the only ones in our draft in these 2 colors, and yet we've now played 2 of these decks in a row.
Yeah.
2 of the mirror matches.
What the heck?
I know.
What is up with that?
Arena.
But hey, we're doing okay.
That's right. It has not been messing us up tonight with bad draws, etc. Lands and blah, blah, blah. So I'll give you a pass just this once, Arena. I'm watching you. All right, we drew another land, which is unfortunate, but probably fine.
It knows that it's being watched. It just doesn't care.
All right, so we don't control a bat, so we're not going to gain 3 life here, but I can...
Corey says, how did you like OTJ? That was my first drafting experience after coming back.
Wow, okay.
So it might... Something? Oh. Okay, there's nothing back there.
There's not.
So it might feel special, but I really enjoyed the slower pace.
Yeah, you know what? Because we
Sorry about that. There's like an icon at the bottom that blocks a word if it's small, so I was just making sure there wasn't anything back there.
Yeah, if we had... I think we're okay. Hold on. Oh, perfect. Okay. So they can untap which one? The 4/3. Because we had Modern Horizons 3 in between, it's kind of hard to remember because Modern Horizons 3 was really rough for us because we lost a lot, like a lot. But Outlaws was fun. I just wouldn't necessarily be able to like give you chapter and verse on it right now off the top of my head, only because it was pretty tough. So Modern Horizons 3 was tough,
right.
But we enjoyed again the themes of Outlaws of Thunder Junction and if I remember correctly, as much as I remember, the format was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I liked that there was, a fun theme to it.
Yeah.
Just like Bloomburrow, I did a lot for the theme of this set. Every day that we went to Champion, I dressed up as a different form of fox because I had fox ears.
That's right.
So I, made up my face to look like a fox, and I, wore orange clothing, and I, it was cool that there's a theme, Thunder Junction really had that a lot too. We did accents, we wore cowboy hats, it was a whole thing. So
what am I missing? Why did they do that? Just to draw a card? I'm very confused. Okay.
Card draw is important.
I guess.
They have 1 card in their hand, whereas you have 4.
Yeah. Fair point.
So yeah, I mean, both of those sets. I mean, Modern Horizons 3 was kind of, lacked theme and fun, and playing it lacked fun as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Outlaws of Thunder Junction and this one are a lot nicer. Sure.
Yeah.
He says, but also might just be relating to Kellen, a fairy boy with daddy issues.
Sure.
Winky face. Amazing.
That's great. I love that.
C. Holland is here saying, hey, with a wave.
What is up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday to you.
Yes.
They gain a life. They got Star Charter. 3/1 flyer at the beginning of their end step. If they gained or lost life this turn, look at the top 4. You can reveal a creature with power 3 or less. Put it into your hand. The rest on the bottom. Okay.
Look at these two beauties.
Which one? This one and this one?
Oh, that one.
Oh, because there's the moth and the bat. Got it.
Yeah.
My bad.
And they
My
look so
bad.
beautiful. Don't they?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I sure can use this. But on what? It's got to be on the 3/1. It just feels bad dealing 6 damage to a 3/1. But 3, 4, 5. Never mind. I don't do that. I go to, or actually no, I do this. Oh no, I can't. I can't do that. Combat. Target this one. It counts. It counts.
Nice.
Incredible. I wasn't sure if it did, but I left it up to Arena to determine the rules.
Kind of the point, I suppose.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't think you could retarget the equipment back onto the same creature that you already had. But I guess you can, and that means that now my creature doesn't die to being double blocked. So... swing for 7 Vigilance. They could chump with like the Steam Path Charger, deal us 1 damage, put us to 9, and then feel like they could kill us in the air. Like, I'm going to kill their 3/1 this turn, but they block with the 3/1 instead. Okay. Why not the 2/1? What are you planning on doing with that guy? You can't target it with anything. You don't have anything. Oh, they can sack it to destroy our thing. Okay. You got it. That's totally fine. But before they draw their card, I'm also going to kill your 3/1. So, get all of your creatures off the board. I don't want to see them anymore.
Why did you talk to me like that?
1/2 flyer coming in. We're at 9. Sonar Strike A. It's got flash, so combat, attack for 7 again. See what you got. If you take it, we're tied at 9. Just saying. They take it, we're tied at 9. All right. When this Kindle Spark Duo gets tapped, it'll die to a Sonar Strike. That's kind of my plan. Pass to attackers. A 1/2 flyer is fine. I do have this 3/3 flyer just sitting in my hand waiting. So pass to blockers. No blocks. I go to 8. They have 1 card in hand. They have 1 card. Okay. I'm going to play a Mouse Trapper.
Yeah. I had that game as a kid, and I really loved it.
Mousetrap? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had it as well. I think I played it with my parents like once.
I had gotten to an age where I was like a little too old for it by the time we got it.
Sure.
But I still really loved it.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to... Well, actually... Yeah, let's play this first. Let's see if we can lull you into a false sense of security and then try to swing out and kill you and see what happens. Or, like, obviously you're going to block, but I mean, like, we can mess around with Sonar Strike based on these blocks. And now it's dead and can't block, because they didn't block first. They accidentally tapped it, rabbit response, and it untaps. Okay, but still, I can... Oh, it doesn't let me target it. Damn.
Wow.
All right. That's unfortunate, sure. So now they can double block and kill the Mentor, I guess? No. They block there. And chump block there. If it's going to die anyway, you might as well, yeah. Okay. They go to 7. And And we take 1 and go to 6. That plus to their flyer is only until end of turn, so that flyer is back to a 1/2 again. So, great. They're top decking. So... yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we top deck a hand land. That makes sense. Oh, wait a minute. Put this over here. Discard a card to draw a card, because we drew a land. So I'm going to discard this land to draw not a land.
Yeah, Ewok playing a didgeridoo. Who's Little Red Riding Hood?
I'll play the Raccoon Rallier.
Corey asks, you were talking about foils, so you play paper or just collect?
So, if by, play, we don't play constructed kind of at all, but we play in pre-release a lot. So, we will open, we're at 5. I'll just attack with the 8/7. We will play as many pre-release events as we can get to. And then if we have the opportunity to play in draft, and then I'll play in draft if I have the opportunity to get to one. Our friendly local game store is pretty far away from us.
Right, it's
in
not
terms
that
of,
local.
in terms of the one that we choose to go to. There are closer ones. I'm not a fan of them. I've been to them around where we live. And I'm not a fan of the community. I'm not a fan of the kind of environment within the store. And I'm kind of particular about that personally. So, yeah. But, like I said, maybe that's just me. But
yeah.
All right, I'm going to attempt to kill this Kindle Spark duo. We're going to take a damage, I assume. And that's fine. Sure. And then we're at 3. And then we can equip this here. Make it a 4/4 flyer. And then... this is activate only as a sorcery. So we go like that. Give it a counter, and then attack with both. Sure. Okay.
But yes, Corey, we do a lot of openings.
Yeah.
As pre-recorded videos on this channel. Okay. And he does collect. Whoa.
Well, yeah, they were
Thank
dead.
you, Magic Conch.
Yeah, they were very dead. That was
I
a
just
great
wasn't
game.
paying enough attention at the last bit there.
No worries at all. Cool.
But his collection is vast.
Yeah.
Vast.
Yeah, very, very large, yeah. It's
almost cripplingly so.
Yeah. Like it's like high 5 digits, maybe 6 digits of individual cards. It's a lot. I have a lot of cards. Some would say too many. I would not be one of those people.
But,
Amy might be one of those people.
Well, I said cripplingly so because what I mean by that is when we moved into our home, so we were living in a small apartment, right?
Yes.
And then we moved into a much larger home, and yet it's still not really quite a good enough environment for how extensive his collection is.
Yeah, we did get a storage container for. We got a what's the word? Why can't I think of what it's called? Filing cabinet. We got a big filing cabinet that we can put a lot of my binders in that are full of cards. I have a bunch of 5-inch ring binders full of card sleeves and cards and whatever. And then I've got this has flash, but it's a 3/2. I'm not going to block a 2/1 with it.
He's got 5,000 count boxes as well.
I do. I have a lot of 5,000 count boxes, yeah. Yeah, a lot of 5,000 count boxes, actually. All right, so that comes out. We're good. Okay. 4th land.
Marcus says, I had an odd experience at the LGS in North Carolina.
Okay, let us know.
I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, I'll tell my experience too. I'm pretty sure I have already, but I'll happily talk about it again. 3 damage, huh? Man, it would be a shame if a creature got +2/+2 and then didn't die from that 3 damage, wouldn't it? And I get to tap your creature. Damn. Works for me. And now I get to attack you for 5 as well?
Whoa.
Hell yes.
Okey doke.
Pass. Amazing. Moving on.
So Corey says, yeah, I don't have any LGS near me.
Wow.
I live in the woods in a tiny Texas town. Ha ha. Arena takes too much of my money already.
Sure.
To even think about getting back into paper.
That's fair.
Could retire if I would have had the foresight to save my alpha collection.
Of course.
LOL.
Of course.
Although sleeves weren't really a thing back then.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing since Urza's Saga myself, so while not as long as you had, or not as far back, I guess, as you had. Yeah, I haven't been like seriously collecting since then. That was like, you know, when I first started, and I was like, I want some cards. -2/-2. This would make it a 4/4, so that wouldn't work. Oh, wait, it's only -2/-2. Yes, it would. I'm an idiot. We'll do this a second time, friend. A second time. My creature lives. Hell yes. All right, let's go like... Well, I guess we attack first. Combat. Attack for 3. Yes. And then I play this. And I keep the hand land because if this thing can get targeted, I can discard the land and draw a card. Sorry, I should rephrase. We'll keep the patented Geek for All hand land.
Okay.
Moving on.
See, Holland says, too many? No such thing. You need 100 copies of Shock. LOL.
Yeah,
he probably
definitely
has 100 copies of Shock.
I might. I don't think I... No. I definitely don't have 100 copies of Shock. I do have many copies of Shock.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 20 to 30 to 40 to 50, but 100, no. I would doubt highly that I have 100.
So half that.
Maybe.
Marcus says, they didn't know how to square my...
Don't ignore the C.
Oh, okay. My skin tone with my knowledge of magic.
Damn. I've heard
What the fuck?
horror stories of women going into stores and hearing that kind of thing. I had not heard about it racially, so that unfortunately doesn't surprise me, but maybe it should have surprised me.
It surprises me a little, but it is North Carolina,
That
so
sucks.
I suppose it shouldn't have, but still super fucked.
Very, very
and I'm
messy.
sorry.
Yeah, me too. Indestructible. So basically we go to combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And tap the 4/2. Yeah, because they're going to have a hard time attacking anyway, so let's do it. Swing out, and then when we attack, untap this, tapping this, and hit you for unanswered damage. 8 damage. Now they're at 4. Pass. And then we have a couple of options for Crumb and Get It. +2/+2 on something. We could give it indestructible, so if they like try to kill something that's important to us. Here, Reach, Trample, Haste. +2/+1. Okay. This is actually fine. And they don't have 2 mana here. So we're going to Crumb and Get It. We're going to Gift a Food. And we're going to target this. We're going to tap the 6/6. And we're going to have a 5/4 with Indestructible. And so now if they attack with either of their 2 creatures, the creature is dead and mine is not. They attack only with the 4/2? I don't see how that makes sense. Either way, one of your creatures is dead. So you might as well attack with both to try to get in for as much damage as you can, but you're dead next turn. My creature's indestructible. Either creature you attack with dies. And if you attack with both, I kill the 5/5 because it's a 5/5. And the 4/2 dies to any of my 3 creatures, so... And they don't have the mana to use the food, which I'm actually really grateful for. Regardless of the fact that their name would imply that they would want to eat the food. Oreo eats cookies. And there are cookies on... No, there's like baked goods, but it's not cookies. And we have Crumb and Get It again, huh? Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they said oops. So, combat, swing. The Thistledown players untaps the Mouse Trapper, which taps the boar and kills them.
Cookies make crumbs, but not baked goods. Not like new baked goods that aren't cookies.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oreo Eats Cookies. Sorry.
Did you have fun in the match? Yeah, I did. I kind of ran away with that one. That was great. I know I was at 7, but like that felt really good. Really, really good. These mouse trappers are MVPs of this deck so far, by the way, if we haven't noticed. Oh, look. We got a mastery orb.
Yeah.
Have we...
It's like a dirt clod instead of like a... Well, yeah, like a grassy dirt clod.
Oh, I see. So we have 1, and we can, if we get more, we can spend them on the Imagine Critters sleeves.
Yeah, I like the sleeves a lot, so...
Like
I like
this
the
one?
Nissa and the Elspeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Domri?
No.
Not the Lily?
No.
Not the Jace?
No.
Okay. I tried.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go back. Where's my game? Here we go.
Corey says, I think a lot of this set will stay around as standard staples, unlike Outlaws of Thunder Junction, if constructed is any indication.
Fair enough. Yeah, well, and especially now with the rotation that just happened, there's more of an opportunity for other things to stand out better, I would think. And again, I'm not much of a constructed guy, but I know with that kind of big of a swing, no pun intended, with cards going away, there's more of a chance of that, I think. Sure. Yeah, I'm not going to crumb and get it on nothing, so I will Whisker Quill Scribe on 2 and Mouse Trapper on 3. They have a Valley Mightcaller rare on turn 1. 1/1 trample whenever another frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel you control enters. This thing gets a +1/+1 counter. That is terrifying. Okay. That can get strong very quickly and get out of hand very quickly. So hopefully one of these 2 combat tricks will mess them up a little bit. Hopefully.
So Corey, I'm going to ask this question, and you can please don't feel inclined to answer it if it makes you feel uncomfortable to answer it. But I'm going to ask, since Marcus mentioned that race was an uncomfortable situation for him in an LGS, and you mentioned being queer, I was wondering if you could give any insight on that. You know, have you ever encountered a situation playing Magic where there was some hatred flung your way for that?
So, everything in my hand is an instant or has flash. So I just passed. They have a Brambleguard Veteran 3/4, which gives that another counter. You got it. Pass to attackers. Please attack me. Yeah. Aw, damn it. That would have been so cool. Sure, no, I'll take 2. No blocks. I'll play my Mouse Trapper instead. I only have the 3 mana right now. I would love another white, because everything is white mana. A 3/1. That sucks. I kind of want to keep this land, because if I target this guy, I can discard this to draw another card. So I think I'm just going to pass again here and see what happens. They can still get in with their 2/1. Their 3/4 is kind of annoying, but I could kill that as well. In fact, Mabel's Metal would help with both of those, I feel like. Because Mabel's Metal can give +2/+2 to one thing and +1/+1 to another. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. +2/+2 here. +1/+1 here. Double Valiant triggers. Tapping the 3/4, I guess. And then discarding this mountain to draw another card that is still not a white land. That's super annoying. But now they just aren't going to attack, I assume. I was correct. 4 mana open. And they... Okay. Play a Longstock Brawl and fight. Or not fight. It's bite? No, it's a fight. Good. They gave us a fish to trade those creatures. Okay. We have Sonar Strike. That's great. It means we can't play anything again, which is not great. But we do have another land, so if we target this Whisker Quill Scribe again, like with Crumb and Get It or something, then we're fine. No attacks in the turn, and we'll see what we get.
So Corey says, well, unfortunately, we still live in a hateful world. So there are always those alpha male types. But I found MTG on Arena very queer friendly. But also feel the queer representation in WotC's staff has a lot to do with that.
Okay, sure. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, and I guess when you were playing Paper, you know, you were kids, you were playing with your friends, so I could see how maybe you wouldn't have been exposed to that as much.
All right, it's got Trample. I'm going to say no blocks because now Sonar Strike kills it on our turn. Oh no, it's not tapped. Son of a bitch, it got Vigilance. That sucks, dude. I need land. This really sucks. And by land, I mean plains, because this mountain does actual nothing for me.
And what I mean by that is, as much as you would have been exposed to it as if you were older and playing at an LGS.
Oh my god, why? Draw go. Again. Every turn. Come on. Jesus Christ. I can't draw a second plains, and now I gotta deal with a 6-drop mythic, huh? Cool. That's fine. That makes sense.
Season of Gathering.
Yeah.
I suppose COVID really is over.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Vigilance. Sorry, that was a good joke.
It's okay.
Pass to attackers.
I realize that you're focused on other things right now.
I really am, yeah. But no, it was funny. Okay, I'm going to take a lot of damage here, but I am going to kill their Valley Might Caller, which is super important. So, 4 damage. Go to 1. Go like this. Take 9 and go to... Or 8 and go to 3. Got a second plains, for the love of God. Thank you. Okay. All right. We've got Crumb and Get It on the Nettle Guard. It gains more toughness anyway, but it also can gain indestructible. +2/+2, and then +2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It actually doesn't need to gain indestructible, so I don't need to give them a free food because they're at 20 and I'm at 3. But I'm going to play the Nettle Guard and pass. At least I have a chance here. It's only a chance, but I have a chance. And then I guess if they try to kill the Nettle Guard, I can Crumb and Get It on it and give it indestructible. As long as it's not like an exile spell, if it's like a kill spell. Because they do still have 7 cards in their hand, despite the fact that we're at 3.
Corey says, yeah, definitely got the burns from friends and family, but that was the 90s where everything was, that's gay, haha.
Of course.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, bounce that guy back so they can, what, draw then discard? You got it. That's totally fine with me. It is more value for them, but I have nothing going on, so it doesn't really matter as much. Go ahead. Sorry, Amy.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm sorry you missed us in June. We had a pride flag up all month, pretty much, or at least for a while we did.
Yeah, it's upstairs now.
Yeah, it's not June anymore, but we still have yet to post our photos from the gay pride parade that we went to.
That is true.
So we will be posting those on Instagram soon. The Geek for All Instagram, if you want to check those out.
Shit. Let's see if and how they attack, because I kind of need this Nettle Guard if they're going to attack. They are going to attack. Okay. So, and this costs 1 to use its ability. But they did attack with the 4/5. So, I'm going to go like this. Not going to gift the food. I don't need to. I did the math. It's a 3/3. It's now a 5/5. Whoops. Cancel that. Pass to blockers. Block the 4/5 with a 5/5. And then use said 5/5 to destroy your really busted rare. Okay. 2 rares, 2 turns, both gone.
Nice.
I don't know what else I can
done.
do here. I'm trying my best. Let's go ahead and play Blacksmith's Talent. Get the equipment that I can't use yet, but I can also play the Swordmaster with Offspring. So now I have 2 more blockers. And I'll keep the Handland for now. We still have the Scribe, which would allow us to discard that to draw. No attacks and end the turn.
But you don't want more land on the field?
No. Not right now. Not yet. Because this only costs 2 to equip, and it's a targetable thing. But we could also pay 3, so that at the beginning of each combat, this just auto-targets something, and each of these have Valiant abilities, so every turn I could guarantee a Valiant trigger goes off.
Okay.
At least 1. And then any 2 mana that I spend in addition to that would be another Valiant trigger. And with these, their Valiant abilities give all my mice +1/+1. Or +1/+0, excuse me. But because I'm at 3, I'm going to have to block like this and like this, which means I guess I'll play the land next turn, but we'll see what they've got out of the 4 cards in their hand and the 8 mana open. Nothing? Okay. I mean, I traded and chumped, but I'm still alive, so that's something. Exile it, then bring it back, and draw a card. Nothing to bounce. Okay. They bounced a land. You know it's up to 1, right? You could just say 0 instead of... I mean, I guess they had 8 mana. What am I talking about? Yeah, that I knew that was coming. We're dead now. I can do this. I sure can do that. Attach target equipment you control to up to 1 target creature you control. It's only the first time, yeah. Okay. So yeah, this Swordmaster is going to die on blocks, and we will have nothing left on the battlefield on their turn, if they ever let this ability resolve. Come on. Pay attention to the screen. There we go. It worked. Well, I kind of want 1 of each now, but I'll play 1 of the Handlands. Go to combat. There we go. Ability goes off. My mouse is a 3/3, but only until end of turn. Then it will become a 2/3. I will not be attacking, because then I'm definitely dead, whereas at least now I can chump. Or they could flash in a 6/6 Vigilance Reach Trample, and now I'm very dead.
Yeah.
Cool. I at least thought I had another turn of, just sitting here at 3 with them at 20. But instead, I just die. Great.
Thank you, this sucks.
Yes. Thank you. This sucks.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very good.
Good old moose, Corey says. Yeah.
Yep.
He also says, awesome. Thanks for being an ally. Oh, I'm not an ally. Joe's an ally.
That's true.
I haven't used social media since 2016 when the political atmosphere started dividing the world, but I would have loved seeing all that. Those new class cards have been really fun to play with.
Yes, they seem very powerful, but I would say not unfair. They're just strong. All right, 2 mana here is a little rough, but this can be played on turn 1. This can be played on turn 2. If we get a 3rd land, we have this, and a 4th is this. So I'm going to keep this hand. It's a little scary, but they just mulliganed, so that feels good. Okay, let's do it. Bravekin Duo. I need any land off the top, preferably, as we learned before, a plains. Hey! Thanks, Arena. Combat, attack for 1 because I can. Nettle Guard on turn 2. Beautiful. Alright. Another land off the top, I guess? That'd be fun.
Marcus says, let's do this.
Yeah, it worked. Oh, he means let's play a game. So, Marcus, I imagine this is gonna end, my event is gonna end pretty quickly. Hopefully you're not, like, trying to go to bed soon or anything. But let me know. This would give it... Interesting. Combat. Let's see. Are you going to call my bluff or not? Because if they just let this through and I don't have to do anything, it's even better. Because then I can just play this. But if not, I'll use like this or something. Holy hell yes. Okay. Let's play it with Offspring. Amazing. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Marcus, I promise I didn't forget. I knew with where we were in the event, either I'm going to, like, win a bunch more games and we can just keep going, or... Oh, we did drop a land. Or I'm going to, not. And then, you know, it's a mouse. All right, let's go to combat and swing with the 3-1 again. But, yeah, it was purposeful. I feel like if I lose again, then we have opportunities. To play without worrying about the event still going. But like I said, if you've like got to go to bed or got to go or whatever, let us know and I'll, even if we win this game, then we can start right away. Oh. If a gift wasn't promised, put 3 stun counters on it. You control enchanted creature. Okay. Interesting, but okay. I guess I'll play the plains. I will, I think I'll just get my creature back. Amy, it's that card that you like, though.
I love it. Actually, yeah.
Kidnap. I'll say no attacks this turn. I've got fun stuff that I can do, and I can use these to like save my creatures and stuff, but I literally had a card that I could sack to destroy an artifact or enchantment, but it was the card that was dealing a butt ton of damage to them, so I get that, you know, they would be okay with me sacrificing it to trade 1 for 1.
Sure.
Oh, shit. A rare followed by a mythic, huh? Okay. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast spells with mana value 4 or greater from the top of your library, and you can tap Glarb, Calamity's Augur, to surveil 2, and they still have more mana to spend. Jesus, and they draw a card. Okay. And they play a land from the top of their library. Okay, what do you got? No attacks. Take my turn. Drew a land. Beautiful. They do have a reach creature. That's something. But... Combat. Attack for 3. Trigger on the mouse. All the mice get +1/+0. And then let's see how they block. They don't. Beautiful. You're at 10. Pass. All right. I really want them to attack with Glarb here. I want them to be... to feel like... Oh, they just played a land off the top. Annoying. Yeah, I want them to attack with Glarb here. I want them to feel like nothing I have can stop Glarb. Because they're wrong about that. And so that would be really great. Polywallop. Target creature you control deals damage equal to twice its power to target creature you don't control. So it'd be 4 damage, but it's also Death Touch. So I will gift the food, give it indestructible, and see what happens.
Stop talking about food. I'm hungry.
So am I. They're going to do it again? It looks like they're going to do it again. But no, I guess not. Okay, good. Bam. My creature lives. We 1-for-1 to that. My Crumb and Get It for their Polywallop. They have a 4/5 flyer now. That's scary as well. Pass to attackers. No attacks. Good. Mabel's Metal can help us here. Yes. Take our turn. Draw another goddamn land. Come on. Okay. Okay. Well. Combat. I'm at 20, so let's attack for 3. Let's buff up the mice.
So Corey says, did you enjoy the Bloomburrow story? Corey, we are so far behind on the story. What is the last story that we need to come back to?
We have not done the final story of Phyrexia All Will Be One. Then we got to go into March of the Machine, etc., and everything after that. So we are very behind.
Yeah.
Very behind. But when we do get back to them, we will be reviewing them. Hopefully they will be coming out every Thursday from that point on, which I can't promise when that point will be. It is summertime, and we do have plans on weekends a lot. In fact, this past weekend, we just had our friend Jake over, as folks saw on our Friday stream over on Video Games for All. Link down in the description box below. But we stream every Friday, including this one, at 8 p.m. Eastern. Wow, they just milled 2 lands off the top, huh? Okay. That would be nice. Hey, Crumb and Get It. Nice. Yeah, we just had our friend Jake over this past weekend on Friday into Saturday. But also we then yesterday went to go see my mom and celebrated her birthday with her.
She does not live close.
No, it was a drive. It was a drive.
Yeah, but it was cool. We went to a museum. We went to a nice restaurant.
Yes, we did. It was great.
We took photos of that as well, which we will probably also post on Instagram, which I suppose Corey will not see.
Yeah. But no,
there we go.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. He says, oh, wow, I binged them all when I was recovering.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, again, we really do love the stories. It's just when we get a chance to review them is when we'll get into it.
Oh, he's got a little armchair made out of cotton.
Whenever you attack, target attacking creature with power 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. And then whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you can exile it and return it. Okay. Damn. Well, that's going to be a huge problem. Pass to attackers.
Happy birthday, Geek for All Mom.
That's right.
We'll tell her you said that.
Definitely.
I am actually completely unaware of how she will react to that. But no, we will tell her.
She'll be like, thanks.
Okay.
That's my mom. She'll be like, thank you.
I wasn't sure if she would be astounded that anybody said anything, or like, oh, who is it? Is it someone you know really well, or, you know?
Nope. Just thanks.
Okay.
All right. I think this math works. I think. Pluses to all the mice. Perfect. So I can't stop the 3/2, but I can stop the 2/4, and it's their only thing that can block flying. So that feels pretty good. I take 3. They can exile it, then bring it back, mill 2 more cards, I guess, if they want. Because that's all it does, right? When it enters, you may mill 2. And they didn't. They chose not to. Even better, of course, we drew another land deck. Why?
Yeah.
They're at 10, so we're not going to do this yet. But technically, like, what I want to do is, like, use the Bravekin Duo to target one of the 2 Flowerfoot Swordmasters. Then I want to swing out with everything else, all 3 of the other creatures. The flyer targets the other one, and so then they buff each other up. They're really strong, and then we swing in and try to kill them. Or at least make them make bad blocks. Mist Breath Elder is a good card. Surveil 1. Yeah, we got... They have... Oh, this is an uncommon. I thought it was a rare. Because I've literally never played against this card before. They put a rare in their graveyard. Who drafted with this person to let them get so many rares and mythics? They've had 3 rares and a mythic so far, and we've just nothing but land. Stop!
What is happening?
Please! I just want to live. All right, so we still have this 3/3 flyer. I feel like we just do this now. Like, nothing else is happening, and we're just holding back everything else. And before they start, like, comboing off or something ridiculous here, I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to use the Bravekin Duo to target the Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Buff everybody up. And by everybody, I mean the 2 mice that matter. Okay, then I'm going to swing with everybody, target the other Flowerfoot Swordmaster, buff everybody up again. 4/3, 4/2, 3/3. If either of the mice get in, they're dead because they can't block the flyer, which means the mice don't get in. Glarb and the Daggerfang because we have 2 cards in our hand. The Handlands! They're afraid of them. Good. Good. That's fine. They can draw a card if they want. But, yeah, you got it. Draw a card. They surveil 1 as well, and then draw a card. That's a cool combo. I like that. They got rid of our flyer and played another rare. Okay.
Wow.
That's 4 rares and a mythic this game. There's only so much I can do, man. Especially when I'm drawing nothing but land. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're playing 16 land, and we have 10 of 16 of them in our hand or on the battlefield. So now they're just comboing off. There's like nothing I can do about any of this now. We take 1, we're at 16. Then they could exile it and bring it back. Feather of Flight does give flying. This is just a food now. But we draw a card as well. So, sure, it kind of sucks, but let's give it flying. They're on a 2-turn clock, and we just drew Sonar Strike, which could kill their Mist Breath Elder.
Ooh.
Which is pretty good. I mean, this obviously lets them draw a card. Whenever it or another creature you control enters, bounce another creature. Okay, so combat, attack for 2 in the air, which they can't stop. They're at 2. And then I think I Sonar Strike this Mist Breath Elder so that they can't combo off as much. Yeah, okay. I'll keep the Handlands and pass. End the turn. Let's see what we got.
Okay. Marcus says, lore videos are how I found Geek for All.
That is true. That is true.
Marcus is into the lore. Marcus is an artist himself, so he's into the art. It's pretty cool.
Return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. They're targeting our own Bravekin Duo, which loses the Feather of Flight on it now. And they... Oh, this is an uncommon. Okay. All right. I mean, sure. That's fine. We drew this, which was an uncommon, so I guess I can't be upset about that. Oh my god. They draw another card. Then they could return another thing, but they don't. Then they play another rare. Oh my god.
Fuck us.
What draft did this person participate in? Who? Speak up if one of you people were drafting with Noise 87. Because if so, you messed up. What happened in this draft? This is nonsense. Nonsense.
Corey says it seems like drafting is the same as standard play. Get some momentum and then flood out. LOL.
Yeah, well. Or it's like standard play in that they get a busted synergistic deck full of rares and mythics.
Right. Even though that's really not supposed to happen in draft. At least not to that degree.
Wow. I mean, honestly, though.
Craziness. This is just ridiculous.
It's so synergistic, too.
Marcus says standard can be like draft. It's much faster given the number of four ofs in decks and playing more rares.
Yeah.
Nicol Bolas is here saying, how's it going tonight? Hello from my workplace. LOL.
Great to have you, Nicol Bolas. Welcome.
Yes.
And it's going okay, despite what it might look like at this moment with what we're playing against. But no, we're doing well. We've been having fun with this particular deck. We're probably now, when we lose, going to play Marcus soon.
Yes.
To end off the stream with a game or two.
Because it is his birthday.
Yes. In honor of his birthday.
Right. It's not his actual birthday, but it's in honor of his birthday.
That's right.
Birthday week. How about that?
Yeah.
Take the whole week to celebrate.
They're going to make the 1/1 unable to be blocked, I guess. I still have 3 cards in my hand and 7 mana open, so they must think that I've got like a ton of busted stuff going on, which is just so not true. Up to 1 target artifact, creature, or planeswalker we control loses all abilities until your next turn. If it's a creature, it also has base power and toughness 2/2. Yes, do it. Target my creature, make it a 2/2. Say up to 1? Of course it does. God damn it. Alright, so the 3/3 can't be blocked. They don't target anything with that. It's unfortunate.
Nicol says, yeah, it doesn't look great right now.
No, it sure doesn't. I'm going to take 7 and go to 6. No blocks. Did I only have a 1 Nettle Guard, is that right? And it's already in the graveyard? Yes, it is. Okay. They can exile it and return it to the battlefield under their control. They can do that with any of their creatures. That just hit me. No. They're really thinking hard about whether to return this Mana Dork to their hand, or to make it untapped. They decide to. Okay. And now a trigger from Clement happens. Just hurry up. Surveil 1. Oh my god, please. Jesus Christ. Alright, targeting himself, or choosing whether to do it on himself. He does. Then he enters. He activates his own ability, returning the Pond Prophet so they can draw a card. Oh my god. We don't have all day.
They have fire and ice sleeves too.
They do. It's literally the sword of fire and ice.
I know.
But it's Rowan and Will. Kenrith. Alright, so Clement's ability activates. They bounce the Pond Prophet. Now they can choose to exile the Azure Beastbinder and bring it back. Which they don't do. Then they replay the Pond Prophet and draw a card. Okay. They surveil 1. Because Gossip's Talent's ability goes off. Pond Prophet's ability goes off. They draw a card. Clement's ability goes off. They don't return anything. They play the 3-tree Root Weaver back again. Or a different one, actually. They surveil 1. Because Gossip's Talent's ability goes off. Then Clement's ability goes off.
Oh, boy. Uh-huh.
Yep. All that happens. We draw Blacksmith's Talent. We might as well level it up. And then we don't level it up because we need Mabel's Metal. But we leveled it up once, and that's totally fine. What does this get, though? Equipped creatures have double strike and haste. We'll hold off. Go to combat. Equip. Hello. Oh, I was like, did I not click it? What the hell? Oh, we're at 5. Like, if we don't attack here, we're just dead. But we're just dead anyway.
So, Nicol Bolas, how have you been? What's been going on in your life that you want to share with us, of course?
Right, they blocked with 2 1/3s. Like, they just, I mean, they've had this game locked up for like 5 turns when I drew 3 land in a row and they played 3 rares in a row. It's like, all right, I think I lose that game. Like, and I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I guess we'll kill the Long River Lurker first. Go like that. Submit 0. It's a 4/4. Kill the 2/3, not the other 1/3 or the other 1/3. Then we play a land. Then we sack this food to gain 3 life, and we are super, super dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we are at 8.
So honestly, that's not super, super dead. That's just dead.
Yeah. All right. I don't need to see all your abilities go off. You got it.
Thank you, Noise87.
We lasted a long time not drawing anything and playing against a deck with like a million rares and mythics that all synergize with each other. So I'm actually genuinely happy with that.
I am too. I'm actually quite impressed.
Yeah.
Corey is asking, did y'all do the arena qualifier this weekend?
I genuinely considered it. I genuinely did. And then, one, I had a very short window of time on Friday to do it in, knowing that I might have had time on Saturday I had time on Saturday, but I didn't have time on Sunday to do day 2 or whatever. But also, literally every arena qualifier that I've ever played in, even if it's looked good and I've started like recording it in case I want to show it to all of you if I like did well, I get absolutely smashed. So no, this weekend I didn't do it, but I have in the past. Did you? Is that why you're asking, or you're just curious? We got 1,400 gems.
Okay.
To be fair, in this event we entered with a draft token, which we got for like 800 gems or 1,000 gems or something out of the shop one day.
Okay, so we made our money back.
We did in this instance. If we paid 1,500, we would have lost 100 gems, which in general is not that bad. And Marcus, you know the drill, sir. If and when you would like to challenge us, please feel free. I'm just going to quickly open these 10 packs. We got no mythics out of 10 packs, huh?
Oh, lovely.
Cool. Let's quickly... Valley Quest Caller. That's our first one of those.
I love the art.
Yeah, it's great.
So good.
Yeah. Hearthborn Battler. I really like this card a lot.
Yeah.
It's our first one of those. Hired Claw. It's our first one of those.
Oh. Love that.
Fountain Port. It's not our first one of those, and it makes that awesome treasure token. Balin the Haymaker. It's our first one of those.
Whoa. I love seeing these new ones.
Yeah. Iridescent Vine Lasher.
Ooh.
It is very iridescent. That looks awesome.
Yeah, it's like Ixalanti.
Sure, I like that. And it's our first one of those. 3 Tree City. It's not our first. Mabel, Heir to Cragflame. Our first of her.
Sick.
2 more. Vren the Relentless. That card is very difficult to beat. And Whiskervale Forerunner, as we know, not our first of those. We are going to accept Marcus's challenge of Brawl. We're going to accept, and we're going to play Raining Cats and Dogs versus Marcus of Zalfir. Let's do it. A birthday game against Marcus. His commander being Alquist Proft, Master Sleuth, playing an Azorius deck. We have 3 land. Into the north lets us get a Snowland. We've got Rhythm of the Wild. We've got options. I don't love this hand, but I'm going to keep it. We've got options.
And our commander is Ginny Faye, someone who I have cosplayed.
That is correct. I'm going to say hello. Hello, Marcus. Surveilling 1. What does Alquist Prof do again? 3/3 Vigilance Mythic. When he enters, investigate, and then X white, blue, blue, tap, sack a clue. You draw X cards and gain X life. Very good. Okay. Play... Nope. Gotta play the forest so we can play Into the North. And then we want a red snowland. There we go. Really? There we go. Perfect. Computer, you can do it. I know you can. It's like chugging for some reason. Jesus.
Corey says, just curious. I haven't really learned how to draft well yet. So it would have just been wasted money.
Fair. Definitely fair.
Vine Lasher is a great card.
Yeah, I like it.
Good luck, Geek for All and Marcus.
Thank you, Corey. Appreciate that. When it enters or dies, make a bat. Creatures you control can't be countered, and non-token creatures you control have Riot. So I guess I do that first. We'll try that. Riot, for those who are unaware, and creature spells we control can't be countered is probably very good against Marcus's deck. Just throwing that out there. No, having played against Marcus in the past. But Riot is a creature with Riot enters the battlefield with our choice of a +1/+1 counter on it or haste. War Leader's Call.
Ooh.
Wow. Ginny Faye first. I would love to draw another land. +1/+1 counter. She's a 4/4. Bounce spell. Destroy. Okay.
Oh.
That's fine. She can't be countered, but she sure can be killed. Alright, she is back into the command zone, and it will be a while before we can play her again. And by a while, I mean technically, if I draw another land, we can play her again, but like, I'm gonna wait a while because I got stuff to do.
Well, fine. God.
Yeah. Ristic Study.
Oh, sick.
God damn, and look at that gorgeous art.
Yes.
That is the art that I pulled in confetti foil that is now $700.
Well, yeah, and that's a gorgeous art that to be in foil, but in confetti foil, I can't imagine how good that looks.
Right? All right, let's destroy Ristic Study. I don't need him drawing more cards. It is a bit of a waste of that card, but I'm going to do it anyway. Auto pay. Yes, I pay the 1. Yes, I pay the 1, Marcus.
Corey says, I haven't tried Brawl yet. My digital collection started with Lost Caverns, so don't have all the cool cards. Ha ha ha.
That is fair for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means War Leader's Call. Followed by Sanguine Evangelist, which then makes a bat as well. +1/+1 counter. Bat, 2 War Leader's Call triggers. Awesome. Okay. He Swords to Plowshares the, whatever her name was. Sanguine Evangelist. Yeah, that one. That's fine. 3/3 attacks. I have no blocks. Infestation Expert. Whenever it enters or attacks, make a 1/1. I could explore as well, but I'm going to do this first. Get 2 more damage off on Marcus here. Counter. It's a 5/6. Get an insect. And then he takes 2. And then I might as well attack for 2 in the air. He's got no blockers, and more damage to his life total is more damage to his life total. Perfect. Okay. Next turn I can do Ginny in like one of these, probably the Charming Scoundrel.
Is that Jaya, like when she was young?
No, it's just a Charming Scoundrel. It's a random rogue. He just played this. Gain control of X target creatures and or planeswalkers, so he just stole our 4/5, and there's nothing we can do about that, so cool. Okay. And it flips because he didn't play anything. I guess Vigilance and Reach, no. Top 3, 1 face down, rest of the bottom. As long as it remains exiled, you may cast it. If it's a creature, let's play Ginny Faye. +1/+1 counter. She's a 5/5. He takes 1 down to 18. Attack for 2 in the air because Ginny's dead again. Yeah, that's why I said I'm not as much of a fan of this deck because what Marcus is doing is what I like to do, is have kill spells in hand ready immediately as responses, and this deck doesn't have that because it wants to be playing creature after creature after creature. It's not the deck, right? It's not like I just haven't put those kill spells in because they do exist, but I like the ability to like oh, that creature's a problem, I need to kill it. I want to be able to kill it. So, and I don't get to do that as much here. Gilead's Intervention, killing my 2 enchantments. And now we see the power of an Azorius deck, where now we just have to sit here and get killed slowly over and over multiple turns. Chump block to 5/6, take 4, go to 14, draw Basilica Shepherd. I guess play it because it comes in with 2 1/1s that can't block. No attacks. And now we wait. A 5/6 is here. I guess I could play 2 spells. Draw, then discard, then draw, make a treasure, make a wicked roll. Okay, so there's options.
So Greg is here saying, Joe and Amy time. I made it. How is everyone tonight?
What's up, Greg? We're doing pretty well. Having fun playing Marcus in some birthday brawl games. Marcus's birthday, not either of ours.
He says Joe sounds distraught.
Yeah, it's, it
sounds
happens.
like it's Marcus's fault.
Yes and no. Marcus
Happy
is
birthday,
great.
Marcus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Marcus is great. He just has a very good deck, and I'm not in love with mine. That's all. Guess if I do this... Sure. I'm just going to discard Vivian. She's not helping me here. To draw Arcane Signet. That's not great either. Sure. I can play an additional land this turn. Draw not a land. Great. And Arcane Signet as well. Awesome. Okay, well. We're ramping. No attacks. It's daytime. I played 2 things. Haha. Take that, Azorius deck. You definitely have to play cards during your own turn. That's a joke. They don't have to play cards during their own turn. I'll block the 4/5, take 3.
Greg says Tender Shot is pretty sweet.
Yes, it's incredible. I love this card. Absolutely love this card. Of course, drawing another land really sucks, but it's fine. They said nice. Thanks. I would like to draw this card and see what I get. Why? It enters tapped. Get out of my face.
Greg says, I'm worried about all the open mana.
Yeah, thankfully it wasn't countered. Even though he did kill my card that said that I couldn't counter things. But he draws 5 cards and gains 5 life. So all that chip damage that I was doing with War Leader's Call is being reversed slowly. And we're being killed less than slowly. But this 3/3 can block this 5/6. Yeah. We take 3 from Proft. He gets 2 more insects. Chump block. Leave the Tender Shoot Dryad to not block because I need that card. It does good things. Blind Obedience. All our stuff enters tapped, so we are hopefully gonna be killed. I don't know what I could draw, but like Tender Shoot Dryad's a good draw, but like when we're this far behind, it's actual nothing. Yeah, and it's can't stop drawing a land.
Oh, boy.
What is happening? Come on, man. God, why? I will almost tap out and play a tapped Ginny Fey. No, I won't attack. He's got 8 untapped 1/1s and a 3/3 and an 0/2.
Well, Joe, you have to attack.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm going to play this tapped 3/1. I have 1 blocker. I wonder if I die. Marcus! Come on! Are you afraid of the hand land? You know what this is. Extorts me down to 1. Do you have another spell that you can extort me with? Maybe. What is this? Oh, cards and graveyards can't be the targets of spells and abilities. Press the enemy, which bounces her, and I die. Awesome.
Thank you, Marcus of Zalfir.
Ugh. So good, Marcus. Well done. Happy birthday, sir. I'm leaving this up here so Marcus can see that there was a hand land in our hand. Not that he's going to be surprised by it, but Marcus, I want you to see it. Because it was there.
Greg says, that one. Felt close. Marcus says, nice hand land.
Yeah, well. We drew like 3 or 4 of them in a row. No surprise because it's us. Actually, technically, no. We drew Arcane Signet. That's not a land. It doesn't count. Round 2. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. One more game, and then Amy and I got to get some food and then go to bed because I got to go to work tomorrow.
Greg says, it's patented.
Yeah, that's why. Arena's like, I heard you want this. You need this. You need land. Because you have to keep them in your hand. But you still need to play some, right? It's like, no. Stop telling me what I need. Oh my god. That is great. Lagrella the Magpie. It's a different deck. It's Azorius plus green. Because it's Marcus, so it's Bant. Oh, I've got Jetmir's Garden and then 2 more forests. He mulliganed. Jetmir's Garden enters tapped, so I can play the Epicure. I can play Minsk. No, I can't play Minsk. I guess I mulligan this one. Oh, okay,
Greg says this hand.
Yeah, that's much better.
Looks solid.
I don't know about that. I didn't think it was.
Well, this one's good because it has the Endless Web card in it.
Oh, yeah, you like Arasta.
Yeah. And look at that.
What? Oh, the spider token? Tickle it. Enters tapped unless you control 2 or fewer. Good. Now I can explore. Look at me, I'm Alex Bertoncini. I'm going to explore and then play the Restless Ridgeline, which also enters tapped. See, it's funny because I've met the guy twice.
Funny is definitely the word I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Into the north. I mean, could play Vivian as well. There's kind of no need. 4 damage to an attacking or blocking creature, or destroy an artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. Damn. So if I play this one, yeah, I'm gonna play Iganjo, I think. What do I need? Green? No. I definitely don't need red. I guess green. Yeah, it's green. Okay. I'll take the green. I'll play Iganjo. And what does Spelunking do? Draw a card. Lands you control enter untapped.
It allows you to cave dive?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I'll hold on to it. Sorry, Marcus. I was thinking.
Feels like we wait, Greg says.
Agreed. Skyclave Relic, on the other hand, it's indestructible, so it's irrelevant. Take my turn. Drew another land. I'll play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means that I can play like Ginny and Vivian. That feels okay, right?
Yeah.
Ginny. Vivian. Vivian can give Ginny Vigilance and Reach.
Yeah.
Because it allows her to be at 5 loyalty. Ooh, the Spara's headquarters.
So, Corey, since you're new, Greg is one of the owners at our LGS.
That's correct. Midnight Clock is a good card. Ooh, Mox Amber. Hell yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means I can play Mondrak. And then I'll discard Boseiju for the Midnight Clock, because that thing is super annoying and scary.
Yeah. Craig says, hashtag go champion.
That's right.
Smile face.
That's right. Draw 2, put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Very good. Not a problem. I was afraid it was going to be something that would let him bounce the Midnight Clock back to his hand. It is not, but it is something to exile Mondrak. Because Mondrak could have become indestructible, but exile doesn't care about that. And I don't have the mana for it right now. I just mean, like, eventually. But not a problem at all. We do get to kill that thing. He gets to get another land. It is a Meticulous Archive, and he gets to surveil 1. Very nice. Okay. And puts the Hinterland Harbor on the bottom, or into the graveyard, not on the bottom at all. Make it a 3/3 with Vigilance now, and attack for 3. Perfect. Ooh, pretty. Seachrome Coast.
Ooh.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Those little icebergs look like teeth.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Or candles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like we're inside somebody's mouth while they're at the dentist and they're like drinking the water and they're gonna like swoosh it around and spit it out.
Yeah. Marcus just played a Johnny against me.
Rude.
Marcus.
Corey says, nice. In another life, I would have owned an LGS.
Oh, yeah? Do I play Ginny? That's like my whole turn, right? I'd have 2 more mana open, which is not enough. I could Roiling Regrowth, which would leave me with enough to then also play Ginny. Perfect. I'll do that. Sack the tapped land to go get a green and a red. No, we don't need the red. I'll take the white. We have a lot of red in the dual lands. Okay, we don't have enough for Ginny, but we can play Arasta. And then we can plus Vivian up to 7. Perfect. She already had reach. Now she has double reach. Take that, Marcus. Hey, we make a spider. Oh. She was an enchantment, and he had enchantment destruction. That's unfortunate. Okay. But we did get 2 1/2 reach spiders out of it. So that's cool. The 3/4 does attack Vivian. No blocks. That's why we put her out early and started plussing her up, because 3 is not a huge deal.
Greg says he only has 1 card left. We're going to win this one.
Fingers crossed. Look at the top 3. Exile 1 face down, the rest on the bottom. For as long as it remains exiled, you may cast it if it's a creature spell. 3, 4, 5. Leaves me with 3, which is Mentor of the Meek mana. Power 2 or less. Ginny is 3. So let's go like this first. Oh, Greg's got a good point.
Wait, you think nature is kind?
All right.
He said, that's a great draw, and your stuff has flash.
Thanks to Vivian, my creatures have flash, which is awesome. Yeah.
That is a gorgeous art of Vivian.
Yeah.
I love the stained glass.
Agreed.
And sometimes the stained glass is like just okay, but Vivian's stained glass art is very beautiful. Chump, chump.
It's fine, I can jump. Ginny gets countered. Yeah, I'll move her to the command zone. Pass to blockers. Block.
Play Mentor
100%.
after Blix.
Blocks. 100%. 100%. I had the mana for it. There was no reason not to. Gala Greeters, whenever another creature enters, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. And I can do it all, because I can play the Basilica Shepherd, which makes other tokens and stuff.
Now you can draw a shepherd. Wait.
Oh, because of the mentor. Because I can draw 2 cards? Sure.
You need mana.
Sure. Alright, good point. Fair enough. Yeah, so make the 2 tokens, pay 1, draw a card. Pay 1, draw a card. Harrow. That's cool. And then plus up Vivian again on this one, I guess. No attacks still. Doesn't really matter. I guess I could have given something else reach, but whatever. It doesn't matter. The vigilance was irrelevant, so I could have targeted like the Basilica Shepherd or something.
Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Block. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Exile all creatures.
Oh.
And then incubate X, where X is the number of creatures exiled this way, and the number was 5. Gross. Okay. We drew Rocco.
Ah.
Hell yes.
How modern is his life?
You turn the page, you wash your hands. You turn the page, you wash your hands. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and trample or create 2 1/1s. Okay. There's also Galagreeters. So I could Galagreeters and then like Rocco and do stuff.
Greg says Amy always there with the witty one-liners.
She's very good
Smile.
at that. Very
That's
good at that.
not true. Sometimes.
All right, so I'm gonna. If I do this, I have 6 mana left, so I could Rocco and Harrow, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna do this with Galagreeters. He's empty-handed, so then
No,
I'll
he's
Rocco.
not. He's got a platter.
Right.
Okay, so I see this art. His name is Rocco, right? Greg?
Yeah.
I'm specifically talking to Greg
Oh,
here.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking to everybody, but like mostly
Just
I
the way that
care
you said it.
if Greg hears me.
Yeah, that's fine.
When I was a kid, our local pizza place was Rocco's. And so I think about it every time I see that card because his name is Rocco and he's literally holding like a big platter that looks like it would have a freaking pizza on it.
Okay, I'm going to take those 2. I'm going to plus up Vivian on Rocco. And then I'm going to play some land, I guess.
Rocco the Pizza Man. I love it.
Honored Heirloom and Elspeth Conquers Death. God damn. Okay. Wow. It's a 5/5. Gross. On target creature and create a food token. Rocco, please. I have food, and they're going to exile Rocco, right? 3 or greater. I guess I shouldn't have chosen Rocco. And I say they. I'm just so used to saying that. We know it's Marcus, but sorry.
He took our pizza, Greg. What do
And
we do now?
He also took our Galagreeters. He just wiped our board again.
Well, I don't care about that. I care about the pizza.
Sure, yeah. Doesn't matter. Wipe our board every turn. Who cares? Pizza, though.
Well, you have to wipe in between customers, Joe.
Ew. How many craps are you taking that you have
Not
to wipe in between
craps.
customers?
Jesus, no. You gotta clean the tables. Greg says Marcus making everyone sad again.
All right, let's check our instants and sorceries. All of them are about getting lands. None of them kill creatures. None of them.
Oh.
None of them kill creatures. This one does. Dealing damage equal to the number of creatures we control.
Which is none.
Sure is.
Boo.
Yeah, it's very annoying. Just like, yeah. I'll have to make a brawl deck on my own time that like has kill spells in it. Because I don't have that. I need it. But Vivian is definitely dead. And if they're both attacking Vivian, then I don't need to sacrifice Ginny to block one of them. Vivian's just dead. It took a long time, but he got there. And they all have Vigilance. And now Curse of Silence.
That's so creepy.
Oh, does he get to look? Yeah, wait. Ginny. So, spells with the chosen name cost 2 more. Okay. Whenever it attacks, make a 1/1 citizen. Equal to the number of creatures we control. Creatures we control +1/+1 and trample, or make 2 1/1 citizens. That's interesting. Darling of the Masses. Play Chandra as well. There would kind of be no reason to play Chandra here, so I'll just wait. Oh, I see.
He says, yep, trigger Jenny twice. Chandra.
Yeah, it's just that she then immediately dies afterwards, but that's fine. I'll play a 3/1 Vigilance twice. Oh, right, and they go away. Damn it. They just go away now. That was not the play.
Greg says, why?
Because it's Chandra's ability. Yeah, that was not the play. Just sacrifice Chandra for no reason. That sucks. Alright. Yeah, I wanted to keep up Cabaretti Charm to, like, try to do some stuff, but... Yep, Chandra's dead. Okay, cool. Alright. He gains 3. We're both at 32. That's something. Sure did draw land. I mean, it's been a while, so I can't really complain. But,
And it's a beautiful land.
Sure. It's a 3/4. Whenever it attacks another attacking creature, gets +2/+0 and untap it. He has a 6/6 on the battlefield. There's just actual nothing to do. Except sit here and wait. Pass.
We could say, hi, Marcus. Happy birthday.
Why you gotta play 2 of Johnny's against me, Marcus? I see how it is.
It's kind of messed up.
Reveal the top card if it's a creature or a planeswalker into your hand, otherwise may put it on the bottom. It's Tail's End. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. And he does put it on the bottom? Okay. Makes a 2/3 flying bird.
Yeah, I mean, you don't play like 2 ghostly Zulfirs against him. Be like rubbing it in his face, like, oh, your homeland's missing. Alright,
this is literally the only thing I can do here, and I'm still, like, gonna get absolutely destroyed. But I can make 2 citizens that each get +1/+0. Right? From this thing? Yeah. Oh, they're not citizens. Fine. They're 2 3/1s with vigilance. That's actually better, I guess, because they have more power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and block.
Corey says the horse flagellating and scaring itself. It's me every time.
Yeah, our horse companion over here. Alright, so they sack the map to let that thing explore Teferi. Teferi who slows the sunset. Oh, it's Rocco. If you cast it, you can search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X equals 6. Oh, 7, right? So Rocco is 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Mox Amber is 7. X equals 7. Auto pay. He has no cards in hand, so...
It looks like soup now instead of pizza.
He's a caterer. He doesn't have to just serve pizza.
Excuse me.
Yes? Go on.
Works at a pizzeria.
Does he?
He owns a pizzeria.
Oh, it's got to be Tendershoot Dryad, right? Did we win yet? Nice. I was thinking of Jetmir, but it's probably got to be Tendershoot Dryad here. We've got so many creatures in this deck, but... Yeah, no, Tendershoot Dryad it is. Card's great. Card's absolutely great. And we have the City's Blessing.
I do love me a dryad.
Right? So now we pass. Tender Shoot makes a 1/1, which is not a 1/1. It's a 3/1 Vigilance. He draws Teferi. Whoops. I don't want to mute Marcus. I just want to see what Teferi does. Choose up to one target artifact, creature, and land. Untap them. Or tap. If he has them, tap them. If we have them, he gains 2. Look at the top 3. 1 into the hand and the rest on the bottom. Or get an emblem with untap all permanents you control during each opponent's untap step, and you draw a card during each opponent's draw step. Got it. Did he just killed this thing to get an emblem? Whenever he casts a creature or a planeswalker, we get 2 poison counters. Sure. I guess.
Greg says, did Rocco bring back the pizza?
No. He brought the soup.
Yeah, he just brought soup out, which, everybody knows is not as good as pizza.
I was just going to say, you're saying that with such disdain.
Of course I am. Did I ever tell you, I went to a pizzeria once, and they stated that they had tomato soup. So I ordered tomato soup, and you know what I got? Slightly watered down marinara sauce. That's what that was. Mm-hmm. I know that's what that was. Because that was not tomato soup.
He has to use the map again to draw an extra card, or at least see what the top card is. It's another Planeswalker and the Eternal Wanderer, which means I get another dog, and I drew Blind Obedience. Okay, I mean, it's got Extort, I guess.
Greg says, that is so much worse than pizza. Come on, Rocco.
He's a caterer. Maybe it's what his client ordered.
Well, we're his clients now, and we ordered pizza.
Ginny's his client, and you know it.
Well, I cosplayed as Ginny, so that means I am Ginny.
Oh.
And therefore, he
Got it.
needs to listen to me and bring the pizza back out.
My mistake. What's the... There it is. All right, we get 2 more poison counters. We're at 4 of 10. And the Eternal Wanderer's on the field. No more than 1 creature can attack at each combat. They can exit. He can blink something, or for each creature, for each player, choose a creature they control. We sack all the creatures they control not chosen this way, and they just get to. He just gets to do that as soon as it enters, right?
Ugh. Corey says, now I want pizza, thanks. Greg says, geez, Marcus, like, come on.
Yeah, this is
a lot.
All right, so we're exchanging them. Oh no, he's tapping Ginny, untapping his land, because it's the flying creature land. Okay. We're at 12. 2 more turns.
Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Yep, cares about landfall. We sure don't have that. So auto pay. He goes to 41. No attacks. End the turn. How much does this cost to use? 4, which we don't have. Oh, yeah, we do. We do. We could use it if we wanted. Okay. To block, obviously, I mean.
Greg says his deck seems slightly better than ours.
Just a scotch.
Yeah.
Just a scotch. Map token on Lagrella. Joint exploration.
Ooh.
Scry 2, draw. If it was kicked, put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. He puts that into the graveyard. I would too. It's too late in the game for stuff like that.
So cool art, though.
Yeah. And then 2 Blinking Ginny? Oh, at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. Decline? It's going to come back. Right? So I'll let it come back. That's 12. Untap all permanents during each opponent's untap step. He got to the ultimate on Teferi as well. That's 2 ultimated planeswalkers this game. I mean, I guess I can do this, right? Technically. Oh, I can't. Oh, because I don't have a legendary anymore. Did he know that? I would not have been paying enough attention to that. And I guess with the map token, he just... Oh, it enters tapped. Yes. Thank you, Blind Obedience. We don't die immediately. We go to 1. You know, I've heard 1 is not 0. Maybe we can battle back. He says, knowing that he's going to draw land. Sure, I get a single 2/2. Deal with it. It is a blocker, but you know what it doesn't block? Flying.
It is a Felidar, so it is good at blocking
Is that what that means?
things.
Why is that what that means?
I don't know. It's not what that means.
There goes that token, and it does not come back.
Bye, Felidar.
And then this bird comes out, and we're super dead. Like, we have 2 blockers, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, that bird's carcass has been turned into an island. So, I mean, that's pretty legit. They
Yep.
kind of know their stuff.
Mm-hmm. Guess what?
What?
We're dead.
Okay.
Double block Lagrella. Then activate whatever
Deville.
this thing does. Oh, it's just the same. Okay. Lagrella Deville. That's actually very funny. What the hell am I doing? Pass to damage. There's nothing going on there. Okay.
Thank you, Marcus of Zolfir.
And then once again, a happy birthday to you, sir.
Yes.
Very well played. I will say it again when he comes back. Because Marcus is a good man and does the proper thing when playing somebody who is streaming and turns the stream off.
He says, good games.
Good games to you too, Marcus. Very happy birthday. Thank you so much
Yes.
for the opportunity to play you. It was awesome.
It was great.
And the decks were great. Thank you for switching them up in between. So we got to see both decks and see them perform. I don't necessarily want to say to their fullest if you feel like they underperformed in any capacity, but I thought they both did quite well. So, congrats.
Yeah.
Well done.
That was a fun battle of the Capenna commanders.
I agree.
Greg says, I'm going to build one.
Oh, to play us with? Oh.
Then send it over to you.
Yeah, I got to build one as well. We're going to beat up Marcus. Wow.
Wow. Them's fighting words, I suppose.
I do want... I have...
Marcus says, good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Greg goes, but shh, don't tell him.
He'll never notice.
It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah. Where is it? I would want to build a deck around my Rares and Mythics 2.0 deck. I think, I really like this deck a lot. I know it's all red. Who cares? Can we, yeah, whatever. I could change, what it's about. But, it's just a black-green, kill a lot of things, play a lot of awesome creatures deck. And I just want to add more cards to it, make it a brawl deck, and, do something with that. So, I'll figure it out probably during my downtime, which, I don't really have a lot of that.
I was going to say, he doesn't have any of that.
I don't. I'm pretending. But it's fine. We will figure it out on our own. Hey, guess what, everybody? That is going to be the end of this particular stream.
You have so much of that.
Yeah. All that free time.
Corey says, thanks for streaming. Enjoyed it. Hope to see you again soon.
Yes.
Says, do you know what happened in a month?
What happens in a month?
Because I sure do.
Yeah, it's the next set releasing. Yes, definitely.
Insane.
So, to Corey, before you go, I want to catch you before you leave. Just an FYI, we do this stream every single Monday, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern and going until around, now it's almost 11, but typically 10 p.m. Eastern. We just wanted to play a little longer to get some games in with Marcus.
Marcus says, thanks for the stream and the games. It was a blast.
Absolutely. And happy birthday.
birthday.
Again. And thank you for the games too.
And Greg, do you see the balloon?
It's the bear balloon from your store that we mentioned earlier, Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York.
I love it.
So yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's
He
fine.
goes,
Go for it.
boom. Glad it is getting some use.
It really is. It's been there.
I love it.
Ever since the pre-release. Amy loves it so much. So thank you again for it. And yeah, we're getting to show it off and display it a little bit.
And thanks for the playmat as well. I did show that off earlier, too.
Yeah, that one we purchased. You did not gift that to us.
Yes,
but,
no. But we
thank
got
you.
it at your store.
Exactly. Thank you for the opportunity to purchase it, which is great.
But back to Corey.
Yeah, well, that is it. It's just we stream here every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you want more draft tips, etc., as you were saying, you're newer to drafting specifically, we are learning new things every time as well.
Yes.
I have some knowledge of things that we get to talk about. Folks like Marcus, Erica, who was here earlier, etc., are often incredible at giving tips and tricks. So if you want to keep coming by, we would love to keep having you and keep having these discussions about Magic, about life outside of Magic, whatever the case may be. That's how we do things around here. So thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it. In fact, I guess I kind of stole your thunder, Amy. Amy,
Yes.
we had some awesome people here with us tonight on stream.
We sure did.
And that means that you have some work to do.
I do. Greg, thank you for making it here. I'm so glad that you did, and you got to see the balloon and the playmat
And the games against Marcus.
yes, and hearing about Rocco's Pizza and all kinds of fun stuff.
That's right.
Corey says, I subscribed, so I will see you next time.
Awesome. Thank you
Awesome.
so much, Corey. We
It'll
appreciate
be great to see you.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Greg has a smile face with a something, and then a regular smile face.
Perfect.
So, you guys are awesome. Have a great night. You too, Greg.
Right back at you.
Love ya.
That's right.
Corey, thanks so much for being here tonight. It was really nice to meet you.
That's right.
We're really glad you subscribed, and hopefully you're going to get to see a lot more of the other types of things that we do too,
Yes.
besides just this.
Did you say this already or not?
I did not.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Marcus, thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday.
That's
it was
right.
great to play these games against you, as it always is whenever we get the chance.
100%.
Nicole Bolus, thank you so much for being here. It was nice to see you again. We don't see you very often, but that always means that it's very cool when we do get to.
That's right. So thank you for stopping by as usual. Hope all's well and continues to be so.
Yes. See, Holland, it's always awesome to have you here. You're almost as much of a loyal viewer as Marcus has always been. So it really means a lot to us that you try so hard to make it to these streams.
Yeah, especially with the time difference and et cetera.
I know we say it every time, but it's because we mean it every time.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing to me that you're able to do it. So thank you so much for continuing to do so. It's great.
Yeah. Anna, thank you so much for being here. And I'm so glad that you love Bloomburrow so much because it's full of so many cuties.
That's right.
And
especially all these frogs that she
right,
loves so
the
much.
frogs, the bats, the rats, the these, the those.
That's right.
Erica, thank you so much for being here and making your funny quips that you always make, and we love you so much.
That's right.
Marcus says 3 hearts in his color combination, which is called...
Do you remember? You don't remember?
Nope.
Bant.
Bant.
White, blue, green is Bant.
Okay. So there you go. Bant.
That's right.
Bant color hearts.
That's right.
Colored hearts. Bant colored hearts.
Okay.
I did it.
Hey, guess what, everybody? It's time for bed. We thank you so much for watching. By the way, if you did not hear your name mentioned just now by Amy, it is not because we don't appreciate you. It is because we did not see you in chat, so you didn't get that specific shout out from us here at the end. If you want a shout out like that here at the end, all you have to do, at minimum, pop in a chat, say, hey, we would love to talk to you more if you're interested, but at minimum, you will get that shout out here at the end by name. But if you're unable to do so, you're not comfortable doing so, whatever the case may be, no worries whatsoever. It is not a requirement. Please be aware that we would like to send out our blanket thank you, as we do here at the end, to each and every one of you who spent any and all time with us that you chose to tonight. Also, if you're watching on the VOD and you want to give yourself a shout out in the comments, you are always welcome to do that, and thank you for doing so in advance. But as I said, that's going to be the end of this particular stream. We will be back with more Magic Monday, next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, Geek for All. And as Corey already mentioned...
Corey says, have a great week, everyone.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you
you as well. As Corey already mentioned, you can, while you are here, please don't forget, in fact, to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out and whenever we go live. You don't have to memorize when our live streaming schedule. If you are subscribed, you'll get that, and you have that bell rung, you'll get that notification whenever we go live. And then I mentioned Video Games for All earlier, but we have 2 other channels. Links down in the description box below for our video game channel, Video Games for All.
And Gluten Free for All.
And you can check those out and then sub and ring the bells there as well, because we are live not next Monday, but like we are live next Monday, but the next time we are live is this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Video Games for All, link down in the description box below, to continue our playthrough of God of War Ragnarok, specifically the Valhalla DLC, which I am struggling with. But we got further than we ever have before last Friday, and so hopefully, this past Friday, a couple days ago. So hopefully this Friday we will get even further and or finish it. Who knows?
It would be great.
Right, agreed. So if you are interested, if you're only here for Magic the Gathering, no worries whatsoever. Hopefully we'll see you next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here. But if you are interested in that video game stuff, don't forget, we also have new episodes of Video Games for All content coming out tomorrow, Wednesday, and Sunday. Tomorrow is a new episode of Pokemon Black. Wednesday, a new episode of Pokemon Coliseum, and Sunday, we haven't even talked about this yet, we'll talk about it more on Friday, I'm sure, is the second episode of our new series on Sequel Sunday.
Yeah.
Life is Strange Before the Storm, which
awesome.
Is technically a prequel. We immediately broke our rules because it's a prequel, not a sequel, but Prequel Sunday it's Sequel Sunday.
Hey, it came out after the first one, so that means it counts.
Correct. So, hopefully we will see you for any and all of those things between now and the next time that we see you, in fact, whenever that happens to be. Please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.